How is everybody doing? I see the chat going live. What's good? Yep. Dale may or may not join the show. Trust me, guys, when I say he's going through a lot, he's really going through a lot. It's unimaginable. So we're not ever gonna pressure anybody to try to overcome that for this, even though this is what we love to do. There are bigger things in life 24/7. So just bear with them, keep them in your thoughts and prayers. And Happy New Year to everybody. Everybody good?
Yes, we good, man.
Good over
Welcome,
here.
Everybody. How y'all doing today?
I'm amazing.
It's a good day to have a good day.
I'm in a really good mood. Is Around the NBA podcast in here? Has anybody seen him type yet?
He's here.
Yeah, he's in there.
All right, Around the NBA podcast. You know you're my guy. You were Shaq Army through and through. But if you're going to call out Chilltown 32 and he responds and then you levy it back to me saying, yeah, Shaq said he's seen your highlights and he said he was going to post his, because there's a distinct difference between my highlights. It just looks like overkill. And when I said that about Chilltown, it was months ago, and I never had any intentions on posting any highlights to TikTok. Since you have a high ranking in Shaq Army, I'm gonna let that one slide. What do they call it? Euro? What do I gotta give them?
Huh?
Not a pardon. What is it like when somebody messes up in the military?
For
sure,
a pardon.
Article 15.
What is it?
Article 15 is when they get in trouble for it. You mean they lose rank and pay?
No. This is like a favor that he's not gonna lose rank and pay.
Oh, like immunity?
Immunity. He's granted immunity. Yep.
Okay, he's granted immunity.
Fire. Shout out Light Out Sports in the chat. Subbing for 4 months.
I think Light Out is the only one that can like TikTok me. I don't think he has on Player's Choice. Maybe he does. Dub's out TikTok me.
You talking about his highlights?
Like going viral. Like when they see Light Out, people watch. When they see Dub, people watch. Like they just know something crazy is coming.
Yeah.
What type of effect
Light
you
Out
guys
go
got?
crazy though. Light Out.
Is it the jeans?
Bro, honestly, like I don't even be going.
What is it?
It's like I'll have that one. It's like I'll be posting. I'll have that one that just goes crazy. Light Out's a banger though. Like Light Out's like consistent. Like he's getting ones probably like once every week. Me, it's just like here and there.
Riding the thing over the head. He rode that Light Out. You rode that trend to the wheels, bro. I think you're the one that made that trend go out of style. Light Out was like, I think he might have put him in 2K, and I was looking at him like, Light Out, I can do this too, but I'm gonna let you live. I'm just too lazy to do that. I'm like, I don't feel like doing that.
Light Out's a great
I don't think this Lakers team is nothing like our team in 2003.
You guys want
to up in the era?
What happened?
Where everybody.
No. I got all these. I have so many windows open, bro. I was about to. Wow, I am overwhelmed over here. My computer looks ridiculous. Sorry to cut you off. Yeah. I'm about to show my screen though, really quick. I want to show everybody our website really quick because we haven't talked about it in a few weeks. Just a reminder.
Get this off, JD, because we have had a sale since November 16th, I think, and we haven't been pushing it, but that's just insane. That's ridiculous. Like not one sale, like not one. I mean, we don't push it on you guys, but
so
I think Dub's for free out here.
Shaq is so weird every time we bring up the merch, but get it off, Shaq. PlayersChoiceMerch.com. We have one-of-one stuff. Well, not one-of-one technically, but we have limited quantities available for the shirt, the little comic strip shirt. I think there's, 4 or 5 sizes left. We have hats where there's only 3 available in each of these colorways. And then, of course, we got the OG casual shirt available in white and black. Legend of Winning wears this black one all the time, so just so you guys know. Just put
Shout out Legend. Shout out Legend. Let me see. Okay. So, hey guys, there's a few things in the chamber. I just want to get this out the way. Right now in my mind, I am constructing accepting a way to get on the show. But you have to prove yourself first. And or you have to, what's the word I'm looking for? I want to start hosting Players' Choice Open Gyms. And this is for everybody on YouTube, Spotify, everybody who's listening. I'm gonna maybe do it in a few days. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I want to start a call up, whether it's Zoom or Discord. I want to bring a bunch of guys in, and we just have a players court on different NBA topics. It'll be like a gauntlet. If you win, you stay on the court, and whoever satisfies me enough will get a spot on the show. And if they kill on the show, then I mean, it's no room to become a regular. I mean, LeBron's slipping up, but he hasn't done anything egregious. So but you will be able to come on the show when somebody misses. And I like your takes, I like what you're bringing, then you'll often be a regular because people miss the show all the time. So yeah, so everybody in the comments, watch out in Discord. That's where it's going to, there already is something in Discord. What is it called, JD? Debate?
It's a debate voice channel that everyone actually found out yesterday because they were asking for it, or 2 days ago or something. And it's existed for a long time.
Okay, so in the debate channel, I'll probably post something like, hey, we're going live tomorrow. Come in. Your camera has to be on. And I pick the topics. I will never debate. I'm the host. I decide who goes, or maybe the audience will decide, or maybe Euro and Dub and Laurent, maybe one of them will come in there with me and we'll vote on who is worthy to keep going. But it'll be random because I want to see how good you are off the top of your head.
And would they face each other, or like would they face us?
Yes. It will be 1v1s, one player versus another. And it is like the G League of Players' Choice or Open Gyms. And we'll talk about anything. I'll bring up anything and you guys will just debate it. It'll be a 24-second shot, or maybe 30 seconds. And yeah, we'll just see who's comfortable in front of the camera. And if you are trash, trust me, I will not kill you because I used to be trash in front of the camera. I had a lot of self-media training in front of cameras because of basketball and other things and whatever. But you get better. So don't think just because you come up there and bomb, I would ever be like, you're never welcome back. But if you're a Dell minion, I will look at you sideways. But other than that, I just had to get that off my chest.
And then
we've all seen 8 Mile. We all, the best of them slip up. Hey, also,
I'm looking for the next top left.
Also, too, we also do clubhouses weekly. We're going to start trying to ramp those up too. So, you guys also have that for a one-on-one setting. But I mean, if you want to come in the clubhouse and just Royal Rumble with everybody, that's always an option. Players' Choice Clubhouse. Me and Dub are always there.
Download Discord. If you are not in our Discord, I'm telling you, you are missing out on so many conversations, so many notifications, and everything that's going on with Players' Choice. If you don't know what Discord is, it's simple Google search. And if you don't care that much, then you'll never be on the show. This is just for the people in the comments. I want you guys to be on the show. I see everybody always messaging me everywhere. I want you guys to be on the show, and this is the opportunity. So yeah, there will be more details inside of Discord.
All right, let's get into it. But before we actually start the title of the show, we're going to start ranking guards for this season, 1 through 30. But I first want to mention, as you can tell, if you've been around all of our socials on our YouTube, Twitch, yada, 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 you've seen that we've made some changes and we're trying different stuff at the beginning of the year. Trying to branch out and explore everything and get used to these technologies. And so we need feedback on this stuff. Let us know if you like the YouTube lives. Let us know how we are doing with everything in Discord, in the YouTube comments, wherever, so that we can be the best that we can and continue to provide that fire content.
And also, JD, before you go on to the next thing, stop playing with me. I know y'all seen the reel on TikTok. A lot of people walking a lot of things back. It was good to see. It was an aha moment. I felt like Peter Parker when he turns into Spider-Man and everybody's like, no way he could do all this. And I've been telling you guys for a year now, I'm like that. So I'm glad that you guys were able to see a very small portion of a lot of what I'm capable of. There's a lot more where that came from. To you other podcasters, I would love to see all of your highlights from top to bottom. In another thing in the comments, because we had a busy week on TikTok, I guess they switched up the algorithm. They unblacklisted us, and everybody's always in the comments saying this take is trash, this take is this take is that. I don't know in what world everybody agrees with everybody, but not here on Player's Choice. Our goal here on Player's Choice, and I'm sorry, JD, because I know I didn't tell you that I was going to get in this rant like I never do. But our goal here on Player's Choice is not to bash these players. Listen, all of these players are they all can play basketball. All of these guys are NBA players and have been playing their entire life. But when you come on a debate show, you have to nitpick. And that's what we're here to do, is to nitpick. And we over-exaggerate it just because we are trying to get our point across. But none of these guys are bums. The only person that is ass, according to Dub, is Carl Anthony Towns. I'll let him have that one. But other than that, we love the game of basketball, and we love all these guys.
Robert Swift is also ass.
Oh man,
Robert Swift.
Don't bring his name.
I will never give him credit for being in the NBA. I hate Robert Swift.
Wow.
I have a personal feud with him that he has no idea we have a feud, but I have a personal feud with
Supersonic
him
legend.
from when I was a young child, and he blew me off when there was literally no one in the stadium because the
Don't
Celtics
ask what it
sucked.
is. You
All right.
gonna hit him with the future, JD?
The what?
The future?
I'm gonna hit him with the finger. I don't know what the future is, but
Future and Scottie Pippen?
Oh,
Go ahead, Jay.
Hmm.
Demon time.
all right. let's get to ranking these guards. All right, so panelists, I'm going to.
Oh, JD, this is how I wanted to do it. I'm just throwing this out here. I wanted each person to get a guy and they decide. So we didn't have to go through and do all the voting thing. We get through it and then we revisit it at the end.
What?
Wait, what?
I get
So
that.
every person that got whoever's first comes up, say gets assigned to Dub. We just go in a rotation like we normally do, and they decide where the person goes.
Oh, okay. That's
And
Lord.
then at the end, we can call out, because it's just much easier this way on so many fronts. I don't want to sit here and argue throughout the whole thing. At the end, we can get all of our points across looking at it finished.
I think it's
Hey.
cute that you assume that there's not going to be any arguing, but go ahead,
There'll be some
LeBron.
facial expressions.
Are we only doing 5 people per tier?
Yes.
Yes.
So
Ooh,
if there's
that's
already
so
5
hard.
people in a
Tough.
tier, you can't put them there. All right.
Mhm.
I'm going. Do you want me to start in the order that is?
You can start whenever order you
All right,
want
so
to.
we're gonna
That's just
go-
how it uploads,
We're
yeah.
gonna go Shaq, Euro, Dub, Ron, just because that's how it's appearing in the on the show here for everyone. to
JD,
see.
you're not in this?
No, I am an innocent bystander.
Okay. Do you got any predictions?
I
on
want to
who
be
the
in this.
Do
but-
you have any predictions on who the chat's gonna call the biggest casual after this?
I'll put a bet on that. I'll put myself.
Yeah, but
I'll
listen,
put a bet.
But listen, this can get real nasty though, because
so
the
nasty.
chat doesn't see the entire lineup of guys. So basically, if like who's that second guy, D'Lo, his ranking will, you know what I mean? Like it's like a sliding scale, you know what I'm saying? So you can't
Yeah.
rank him what he actually is, you know, compared to all the guards in the league that are playing right now, because we have to rank him against the guys that the chat
Yeah.
don't see at the bottom of this screen, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I mean, but these are the top guys at the end of the day. It's not too many outside of these guys on here. So you kind of know what each guy brings to the table. And if you want to have your bias dubbed, then I'm here for that. And also, if you are watching on YouTube right now, and I will say this repeatedly out of during the show, please smash the like button like right now, like repeatedly as many times as you can. It does something for the algorithm. So whenever you think about hitting the like button, watching the live on YouTube, just hit it, please.
I just changed my mind, Shaq. I want to rank this. I want to rank these people. So this is gonna get real nasty.
Wait, how do you have? Oh, never mind.
You
I
weren't
see
gonna
it.
let Luca.
I-
You weren't gonna let Luka
I
just
wasn't gonna let Luka just sit there.
get done like that.
All right. So
And at the end, we will rearrange whatever we need to based off of overwhelmingly convincing arguments.
yeah, that's fine.
Love that.
All right,
Love that a
so-
lot.
So in order, it will go me, Shaq, Euro, Dub, Ron. We're starting with Chris Paul. Obviously, the tiers are 0 through 5, 6 through 10, 11 through 15, so on and so forth. I'm putting Chris Paul at 6 through 10.
It's a good pick.
We got D'Angelo Russell. Jack.
He is at the bottom, the
26
last
through
tier.
30.
Yeah. No knock. Just is what it is.
Devin Booker, Euro.
same as CP.
Buddy Hield. Dub.
Buddy Hield.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Goes in increments of 5 to in case you're not
Yeah,
looking at the
he's on the last one for me.
26 through 30.
Yeah.
Dejante Murray, Ron.
Dejante Murray, and this is where things are going to get disgusting. 11 through 15. Yeah, Dejante has been balling this year.
Okay.
Des Jones says that wait a second. Let's address the ads on Twitch. Come on, YouTube person being freaky in the chat. So I'm gonna address the ads. The ads have to be there. It is not a penalty. We just really need you to subscribe. It just works out so well for us. So that's it just pushes us on Twitch and
also that has
supports the community.
Nothing to do with anything. It's how it just works. It's running ads. We're not running them. So if you want them to disappear, like Shaq said.
And if you have an Amazon account, you can link that, or you can just subscribe for $5, I think.
I think that's the best option.
Sorry about that, fellas. Or switch to YouTube. You didn't hear that.
I need to.
But you better like if you go.
We need to get some mods in the chat because I'm trying to figure out over here how to even get to the YouTube chat. I have no idea how to do it. So we just got some craziness going on over there. All right.
Oh, you need me to? I can man that.
Yeah, delete this love face. It's crazy.
I blocked him.
Okay.
There we go.
Ron, you put Dejante Murray 11 through 15, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think that's terrible.
I'm trying to see how this is going to pan out here.
I mean, he's really carrying that team. He's getting close to triple doubles every game. He
Yeah.
plays both ends of the floor.
Yeah.
He damn near plays the defensive end of the floor better than the offensive end of the floor.
I'm gonna.
I don't know.
Put.
I don't know about that.
He a top 5 defender for sure at the guard position.
Oh boy, I'm putting Jalen Brown 16 through 20.
I knew you were gonna go
Fred
there,
Van Vliet, Shaq.
That's kind of wild, JD.
Bro, I'm just see how the list pans out.
But then
I was the biggest hater of Fred Van Vliet, but I'm not gonna lie, he has grown on me. I'm gonna have to give him 6 through 10. I'm gonna have to.
What?
Wow.
He's very deserving of that, actually.
He is, but do you see the other 6 through 10s?
Yeah, I do.
Because I'm right there with you.
Carrying his team.
He is. Without a doubt, he is.
Oh, nah. Nah, he might have to go 11 through 15, Shaq. There's too many guys on here.
No, there's too many guys in you guys' brains. Like, you would put Tyler Hero in front of him, would you?
No.
Okay, so then Fred Van Vliet, even if he's the 10th best guard in the league right now, are you kidding me? You can name 9 better guards in the league right now that's better than Fred, that's performing better than he's performing right now.
Yeah.
Easily.
I think I could.
I think easy.
Nate, okay, we'll see, but I would love to see who is playing better than Fred Van Vliet.
We'll get into it.
I think
like things like Jaylen Brown easily better than Fred Van Vliet. If Jaylen Brown was on Toronto, then he would probably be putting up crazy numbers. But Fred Van Vliet is
Jaylen dropped the 50 this year.
Yeah, he did.
Didn't he do it twice?
So
well, but hold on. One time he did it without Tatum though.
It's 50.
I mean,
though.
yeah, I feel you. I feel
it's
50. I'm not hating on 50. What I'm saying is like he ain't dropping 50 like that if Tatum's on his own.
I mean, he did it once with them. So I mean, what makes you think he won't do it again?
I mean, you can. That's the exception. You know what I mean? The exception confirms the rule. So, but here's the thing. If Jaylen Brown was due for another 50 piece, would you say he's more likely to get that without Tatum or with Tatum?
Yeah, without a doubt. Without Tatum, for sure.
That's all I'm saying.
I mean, 22, 7 and 5 rebounds, 22 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds on 40 from 3. What else do you want from him?
From Van Vliet?
Yeah.
Nah, Van Vliet is great. It's just like, I don't know, 6 through 10. I'm looking at this whole list,
Is he a top 10 guard scorer?
Scoring guard? I think Jaylen Brown's a better
per game. No, points per game. Is he in the top 10? I don't know. That's what I was asking.
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. No, he has been balling out. I'm not sure Jaylen Brown could get the same amount of numbers as him, though, on the Toronto Raptors, due to, like, Fred Van Vliet just plays a different role than Jaylen Brown.
I think Jaylen Brown scores
They're
more.
seventh in the East. They're seventh in the East. Fred VanVleet is the focal point of the team. How does he not deserve a 6 through 10? But we'll see.
Yeah, we got to see this.
All right. Euro, De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, that's tough, man. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna put him on the same tier with Jaylen Brown.
Donovan Mitchell, dub.
D Mitch. Wait. 1, 2,
Yep.
3.
The 0 all the way through 10 is going to look weird.
This is D Mitch. It's like he's better than all those guys on there, but he's in the 6 through 10 range.
Dub. See, this is what I'm talking about, Dub.
Yo, what are you talking about?
Because you get mad at my Fred VanVleet, and then you come and do this knowing that Donovan Mitchell is 1 through 5 right now. How are you?
How is he 1 through 5?
Okay, how are you the 5th best scoring guard? Your team's number 2, in the Western Conference, in your 6 through 10. Why don't you like Donovan Mitchell?
It's not. I talked about this in the clubhouse yesterday with the guys. It's not the fact that I don't like Donovan Mitchell. It's just I know what he brings to the table. I just believe that there's other guys that brings more in the league at that guard position. That is it.
Ooh, losses.
Zach Levine.
Losses.
Five more guys.
Zach Levine, Donovan Mitchell, and Devin Booker, they're all, in my mind, they're like on that same realm of each other. But we got Trae Young, Ja Morant, Luka Doncic. I'm still picking James Harden over him. I don't care what you say. I'm still picking James Harden.
Okay.
And then it's a unanimous top seed. We don't even have to mention his name. Unanimous.
Who else?
We shouldn't even talk when his name comes up.
Trae Young. Honestly, Trae Young is in that category as well with D Mitch. I will give you that.
I'm sorry. I'm not mad at 6 through 10. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's just hard, bro. It is.
I'm not mad at 6 through 10.
See, this Jaylen Brown 16 through 20 might not be crazy after this list is filled out. I'm telling you. Shea, Ron, SGA.
SGA. He plays for the Thunder. I know a lot of people don't really watch him too much, but he's been balling as well. I'm gonna give SGA. I'm gonna put him in at 16 to 20 as well.
I like it.
Yo, I got a question. So if one tier is already filled up, does everybody get a bump, like one bump? So if they have a player that they would like to be in a particular tier where there's no more slots,
that is
can we bump that?
Bro. I love that.
You can bump somebody down to another tour.
You get
the bottom two.
You get one bump, and then we'll all revisit.
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Can you do a bump down or a bump up?
You get one bump in either direction.
Okay.
That's fine.
Only when the list is full, and you want to put someone somewhere, and then at the end we'll all revisit it. But
hey, Dub,
that is fire, Euro.
Can't wait to bump James Harden.
You're insane,
I'm not gonna touch James. I swear I'm not gonna touch James.
Look,
you want to touch James? Pause.
He gonna be shooting free throws.
Look who fell to JD. We got
fire.
Luka Doncic, 1 through 5.
I'm not falling for that.
JD, you did this on purpose for
That was
sure.
the easiest. I'm about to move Ja Morant a few more spaces so I can place Ja Morant. Shaq, Ja Morant.
This is very. All right, let me. This is so irresponsible, JD.
What?
This is so irresponsible.
What do you mean?
You putting Luka right there is very irresponsible.
No, it's not.
For obvious reasons. Oh, it's not. So Luka should be there.
Yes.
1000%.
Okay.
No, he should not. Wait. Well, end of it. Just wait to the end, LeRon.
Let's see.
He's about to bump Luka down instead of James.
Right.
Ja Morant. Man, I gotta put him. I gotta put him 1 through 5. Like it's not even nothing to talk about.
He deserves it.
Euro, Tyler Hero.
21-25.
Anthony Edwards, dub.
Oh, I like Edwards too. I think he's better than Hero. I'll put him near where I'll put him with Jaylen Brown.
16
through
20.
20. Yeah.
LaMelo, Ron.
Melo, throw him in SGA's category, 16 through 20.
16 through 20 is our first tier that is now full. Kyle Lowry.
We all feel the same way. Nobody needs to say it.
Kyle Lowry is 26 through 30. Derrick Rose.
I think Kyle Lowry's probably 21 through 25. But
I think he's with Hero as well.
I just looked at the rest of the list and I don't know.
I'm sorry, D. Like this is no indication of your past, but you are a role player. It just is what it is. And I'm not gonna give you somebody's spot that deserves 21 through 25 when you only average 12 a game. So I'm gonna have to give you that 26 through 30. But I mean, if you had a bigger role and average like 18 or 19, of course I'd put you up. But it just is what it is. I'm sorry.
Euro Russell Westbrook.
Yeah,
Wait. Can we make a trade?
You want to?
You gotta wait your turn.
Westbrook?
You gotta wait your turn.
I'll trade you my next 2 turns for Russ. I'm kidding.
You gotta wait your turn. Listen, because
that's gonna be in the group saying Russ got me on payroll, all type of stuff.
Listen, and you're gonna be mad at me because I like what Shaq said because that's applicable to Russ as well. So I'm gonna have to, rank him at the bottom as well.
Wait.
That is not fair. That is not fair at
Why?
all, bro.
Why?
Wait.
That is not fair.
26 through 30?
All the way at the bottom?
Wow.
No, bro, no.
Don't. Hey,
we're bumping him up, bro.
Chat. That's taken care of. Believe me. Hey, look, we both get 2 bumps. If you bump him once, I'll bump him again.
But then we got to bump somebody out of 16 through 20.
Hold on. So who you like? Where would you have him then?
It's Euro. This is the problem. This is the problem. It's no way that Russ isn't better than Tyler Hero.
Yeah.
And
but we talking about like the season though, not just in general, right?
So if LaMelo was on those Lakers right now, you think he'd be outperforming what Russ is doing?
Yes.
I think LaMelo will be a better fit. I mean,
what I'm saying. Yeah, not outperforming. What I'm saying is like,
just because you're a better fit doesn't always mean that you're a better player.
So the 5 in a row.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is like, Melo may not like LaMelo Ball may not be able to outperform Russ, but Russ is one of those rare breeds. Performance is always going to be super high, but that doesn't necessarily translate to, efficiency and team efficiency at that.
That's
so
tough. Wait, but all right. We can. Damn, that's tough.
It is tough. I mean, I don't get no pleasure from this, but I'm saying.
He said, "I'm not getting no pleasure from this."
I'm not putting Tyler Hero. I'm not putting Tyler Hero. I'm a Miami Heat fan, bro.
Do you have the rest of the guys like on your screen right now? Because
I can see a few.
Who do you have Russ being ahead?
I think honestly, I think Russ needs to be at least the bare minimum. The bare minimum where Tyler Hero is. That is the bare minimum.
Damn.
I think if Russ had his own team, so that he could put up all these numbers, we'll probably put him at 11 through 15 the same way we did with Dejante Murray.
Even then, though, Russ's numbers are still solid.
Exactly.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Like Russ's numbers will always be solid, always.
Man.
Okay.
And we've talked about Russ's numbers. When his numbers are solid, we talked about him being MVP, and we talked about him being one of the worst ever. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yes.
JD.
Yeah.
JD. Shout out Hybrid Funk. For the subscription on Twitch. I guess he got tired of the ads. Anyways, if you are on YouTube and you are watching the stream right now, I see that there are a lot of concurrent viewers, and I only see 29 likes. I don't understand what the problem is, but I'm gonna need you guys to change that. I'm just kidding. What you want?
Dub. James Harden.
1. I mean, not 1. 0 through 5.
Come on, Dub. Thank you.
Sorry,
I changed it. My bad.
I changed it 1 through 5. I don't know why it was ever 0 through 5.
Yo,
but I changed it.
Yo, there's no way this is real right now. But okay. No, there's no way. Okay. How? Tell me how. Do you see the people that are left? And there's 3 guys that are unanimously better than James Harden on this list that I see right in front of me.
To me, I will put who?
Just an FYI, Jason Tatum is not going in this. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But Steph, Demar, Zach, and Clay are all better than James Harden.
I'm still picking James Harden over all of them besides Steph.
And Trey and Devin Booker, that's a good argument right now too.
I'm still picking James Harden.
In Trey, that's what Trey, Zach. I think the top tier line is still in all 5 top tiers that should be 0 through 5 have not been chosen yet. That's the craziest thing. Let's get the bumping, fellas. Let's get the bumping.
It's a bump coming, but I'm not starting at the top.
Hybrid Funk gifting out Substate community. Isaiah Harris gifting out Substate community. Shout out to y'all. Thank you. Love you, Rich. Steph Curry. LeBron.
Is this on? Oh,
just you know where to put him.
This is crazy.
And when you put him up there, no, put him with Russ since we're doing this. Can you please just put Steph Curry number 1? That's my only request. Like when you move him up there, just make sure his face is the first face that we see.
So we don't get killed on IG later.
Okay.
You need to. Oh, while you're cleaning that up, see what you did there.
Are we including DeMar DeRozan as a guard?
He's a guard. Isn't it? Wait, it depends. Is he being voted on as a guard in the All-Star game? I think he is.
I'm almost positive he is.
He is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Positive.
Luka top 5 is very irresponsible. You are correct, Iggy in the clutch. Luka top 5 is
Iggy in the clutch, respectively. You're a moron. DeMar DeRozan this year.
Iggy, don't tolerate that. Blow up the chat.
I said respectively too. I'm the moron. I can't even speak English.
I didn't want to say
No,
that.
it's all right. I'm just showing my true colors up here. Who was that? Who said that?
Who's it on?
Who said that? Shaq, who said that? So I can apologize.
Iggy in the clutch.
Iggy in the clutch. I love you. DeMar DeRozan. Oh wow. Ooh wee. 6 through 10. Drew Holiday, Euro.
I'm gonna pick Drew as the last slot for the 16 to 20. Let me go 21-25. Sorry.
You could do a little bumpski.
Yo. No. You can do a little bumpski. How in the hell?
That's insane.
Is DeMar DeRozan 6 through 10? How? So John Morant is playing better than DeRozan. Luka Doncic is playing better than DeMar DeRozan. Are those two right now? I'm asking you, JD. Are both of those guys right now? You're telling me they're playing better than DeMar DeRozan?
I could have bumped Harden, but I didn't. I'll save the bump for you. But there's one other person up here that's a 1 through 5. So.
No, there's 4 of the people that are 1 through 5s. I keep telling you, I don't want to hear about. So is Luka Doncic playing better than DeMar DeRozan?
I'm not, bro.
Luka hasn't even been in a lot of games.
Better. I don't care about playing better per se. I'm looking at the player is a top 5 player in that.
Right now, I don't even know if Luka's better than DeMar. Just all around. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't get Dub. I know, but I don't know.
Chat saying you skipped me. I haven't felt like I picked in ages, by the way.
Wait, when did I skip you? I don't know. I just did like DeMar DeRozan. It's on you.
I feel like I've only picked 3 people. I don't know. There are 2. I don't know. It just feels weird.
I think you're supposed to go in front of me.
Hold on. I feel like that too. I don't know. I got the Fred pick. I got the D Rose pick, and I got the.
Oh my God! Yeah, what was your last pick?
I got Fred, D Rose, and Ja. I think.
Yeah.
Hey, who picked Drew?
Me.
Euro.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone's got 3 picks. 3, 6, 9,
4, 15,
12, 15.
Like I feel like you guys.
Yeah.
How many?
This is perfect.
Who's on me? Who do I have? Who's my player?
Kemba Walker.
I'm gonna let you guys put in the chat where you guys feel Kemba should go.
No, you need to pick him, and then if you get it wrong, then Shaq gonna tear you up.
Hey, Shaq,
I'm still soliloquying about.
I did skip you, Shaq. I did skip you, I think, because Euro just did Drew. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'll just back to back.
Shaq goes, and then I just
Dub.
won't go.
Shaq and then Dub.
Yeah.
Should get 2 bumps for this.
My bad.
Yo, All right, first off, I'm putting Kemba at the bottom of bottoms, but it's not because of his play, it's just because he hasn't been able to play. And when he is playing back, it's not a big enough size for me. That's the only reason. I just don't understand how Luka Doncic right in the
We're talking about Kemba Walker and Luka Doncic. Will you just bump? Okay, thank you.
Bump Russ up one.
Russ is now 21 through 25. Bradley Beal, dub.
Is 6 through 10 taken?
No, 11 from 15 is wide open where he should be. Just say 11
no, I'm not. I don't think so.
Bump one of those guys down.
Fred VanVleet, bump him down. Put Bradley
how
Beal right there.
Love that, Dub. Hey, Dub, I absolutely love that.
No, bro.
All right,
crazy.
Dub's bump is gone. That is so funny.
Dub. How
Bradley
are the Washington Wizards 9th in the East and the Toronto Raptors are 7th in the East and you bump Fred?
Because I like what I've seen from Bradley Beal. His scoring isn't the same way, but I'm seeing a different level of playmaking that I haven't seen from Bradley Beal for, I think, his whole entire career, I guess.
I don't understand why you guys can't answer simple goddamn questions. Starting with you, Dub, and then JD, I will circle the wagon on your ass in a few minutes because this is crazy. But Dub, who is the focal point of the Washington Wizards?
Bradley Beal.
What place are they in the East?
They're 9th.
Okay. Who is the focal point of the Toronto Raptors?
Honestly, that's a team collected effort. It's not just Fred VanVleet. It's really not. You could sit here and say that, yeah, Fred VanVleet is the point guard of that team.
I'm sorry. Let's go. I'm sorry. I swear I'm sorry. I can't believe I brought that up. I'm crazy. Okay, let's go.
It's Pascal Siakam, Shaq.
Yeah. My bad.
Damian Lillard, Ron.
Damn. Where we at right now?
We're at Damian Lillard.
Damn, this is. Oh no. Ant, you gotta drop down one, bro. Oh no. I can't waste that buck. Actually, yeah. Ant, you gotta go down one. Or not. Yeah, Ant. Yeah, he's down. Put that right there.
Anthony Edwards is now 21 through 25. Damian Lillard is 16 through 20. 16 through 20 is full. CJ McCollum. Oh, yeah. Well, CJ.
Hold on. Wait. Can I put Damian 11 through 15?
Where he should be.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah. And then
my bad.
Anthony Edwards is still 16 through 20.
Yeah.
JD, as the host of the show, I have a real problem.
What?
Because I feel like I really got played because I didn't know that if I put somebody Kemba at 26, I would like to put him to 21 too because I don't want to waste my bump on that. I don't care that Russ is last. My bump needs to go somewhere else.
Okay, that's fine. So Kemba's 21 through 25. Russ is 26 through 30.
That's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Hold on. A bump is you basically just swap one tier for another. It's not like you trade like and skip like multiple.
You can only bump them up one or bump them down one, and you can only do a bump when you're putting a player in that tier and there's 5 players.
Okay, but I see a double bump opportunity coming.
Yeah, that's fine.
So who's bumped already? Because we said we only got one, right?
Dub bumped. Dub's the only one who's bumped.
All right.
Ron and Shaq have taken theirs back. So,
all right.
So there's no other. And I think I'm about to put CJ.
This is so, bro.
CJ's
the problem that I have with this list. I'm sorry, JD. The problem that I have with this list is that this is the most non-recent list ever. This is a similar list to what we would have seen at the beginning of the season. And That's not true.
That's not true.
Luka, Ja, you would have put Ja.
No. No one would have put Ja up there.
He would have been he would have been 6 through 10. But the other 3 would have been up there. Steph is the only person, honestly, in that 1 through 5 that actually deserves to be there. But Jay, because of your bias, you put Luka 1 through 5, and now you're about to penalize. You already penalized DeMar DeRozan, and now the same thing is about to happen to Trae Young.
Hey,
and
Trae
Young's going 1 through 5 unless.
Hey, and where is Zach Levine going?
Zach Levine should be 6 through 10, maybe, or 11 through 15.
6 through 7th in the MVP voting. So
okay,
how is it
6 through 10?
If he is, so So how many of these guys are in the MVP voting? Let's look. From the first tier alone, how many of them are the MVP?
Shaq, the
No,
MVP
Shaq,
scale,
we're not
the
doing
MVP
that.
voting is a sliding scale. The only
Yeah.
people
It
who
is,
have
it is,
consistently
it is.
been up
So
there
tell
is
me
KD,
anybody-
Giannis, and Steph.
That's a lie. DeMar DeRozan has been consistently
not.
been up there for the.
Jimmy
DeMar
Butler
and
was
Zach
up there
Levine
as
have been
well.
in there. Zach Levine and DeMar DeRozan have been up there for maybe the last month. Go look at
That's
the
fine.
last 4.
That's fine.
I think it's damn near
Luka
been all
Doncic
season.
was up there at one point. So what are we talking
When
about?
at the preseason?
No, at the beginning of the season.
Preseason.
No,
Because that first week was ash, trash, and everything in between.
and John Morant was also in there at one point. So, but we can discuss this after. What are we doing? CJ McCollum, you're going 26 through 30. Russ, you're getting the bump up to 21 through 25. Zach Levine, Jack.
Oh no, Russ has already been bumped.
DeMar
wasn't he?
is
No, he
considered a
hasn't.
go look at the
I
Yeah,
thought
he-
Shaq
yeah,
bumped
he been
him. I thought
bumped.
Shaq bumped him.
Russ was bumped.
No,
No,
Shaq
Russ
took
was
it
not
back.
bumped. I took my bump back because I'm not wasting my bump on Russell Westbrook.
So hold up, man. Hold on. What the hell?
I want to know, is DeMar DeRozan in the All-Star voting as a guard?
He's number 1 in the East.
That's what I thought. No,
number 1 in the East.
For guards.
For guards, he's number 1 in
That's
the
what I
East.
thought. Him and Zach Levine are both rated as guards in the All-Star voting.
Yeah, and Zach's 4. Trey's 3.
so-
James is 2. LaMelo's 5.
All right.
And why isn't Kyrie
Every
on this
single
list?
category of every single thing.
Kyrie should be on this list.
Without a doubt.
It'd just be down to 26 through 30, so it was no point.
Jack, Zach Levine.
LeBron, where would you have put Kyrie? Let's just go there. This will tell the entire tale of this goddamn tier list. Where
Hold
would
up.
you have put Kyrie Irving? if he
Right
was
now,
out
talk to me at the end. All right. And then we're
right
look,
now.
we're just gonna take Buddy Hield out. We're just gonna take Buddy Hield out. All right. Right now.
Where are we picking, buddy? Kyrie would have to be 26 through 30. He scored 22 points in one game. And how is he better
I'm
than
with
Shaq?
Shaq. I'm with Shaq on that one. Nah, that's not fair to do. That is
averages 22 points a game.
Yo,
What are you
so
talking
so
about?
hold on.
Bro.
You're gonna
I
take-
can't.
you're
No,
gonna
no.
take him
Kyrie
over-
needs to be on
This is
26
nuts.
through 30. He
This is
has
nuts.
to be.
I
He's
can't
played
wait.
one game
Right.
and you guys got him up there.
I can't
This is
wait.
right now.
Let's come
Yeah,
back to
right.
that. Let's come back to that in about 4 picks. So Zach Levine, Shaq.
He's tier 1 through 5.
I hope I get Trey.
You guys are saying Kyrie's averaging the same as Fred VanVleet. One game versus an entire season, Bozo Man Jr. Got me tight right
Is
now.
it me?
Trey Young, Euro, yeah.
Go ahead and do
So-
what you need to do.
Yeah, I mean, so basically, because it's a cascading effect, right? If I put him
Yeah,
in the
you have to double bump here.
yeah. So I'm gonna put him at the top, like top 5,
Yeah.
and
Who's
you,
this that we're talking
JD,
about?
Trey Young. JD, you know who needs to go, and
No.
and then he will replace Beal.
So I just guessed here, and let me
Oh, Mars
let
up.
me
I
see
didn't
if
know.
I'm right.
Euro, Chris Paul.
I
needs to go.
bumped James Harden to 6 through 10.
Mars, I didn't look at the name. My bad. I actually like Mars. I don't think he's Shaq Army, but I still
Hold on,
commend.
Euro. I bumped James Harden down.
Why?
Okay, so who are we bumping? Who are we bumping down?
Damn, you know, I said Luca. You heard what I said before the show, before we went live.
Bro, there is
That's crazy that you said that too. We got to get into that, bro, because that is
We can
wild.
do that. We can do that.
Garland dub.
Oh, Darius Garland. That's so tough.
You know where he is.
I'll
It's
put
a
him
wide open spot for him.
11 through 15.
What?
That's the only spot open, right? I have no more.
No, it's 2 spots open.
There's two.
He said,
No.
okay. Let me
Wait,
just
there's
jump
only
off the
wait,
cliff.
wait.
God, it's 2
Wait,
spots,
oh,
Dub.
Wait, 2 spots where?
21 through
Stop being
25
nasty.
is wide open space.
I'm like,
for
Darius Garland- wait.
Darius.
Wait, who else is there?
Come
Who else is
on,
left?
Darius.
Play.
If those are the 2 left, Darius Garland is going to that spot because I can't bump anybody else.
21
Are
through
you sure
25.
that you
that's a
can't
sweet spot.
bump anyone else out of 16
I
through 20?
already bumped one person. You said I only get one bump.
Oh
Right?
my
Yo,
God,
You don't
that's
have
right.
to
You don't
bump.
have to use the bump.
No, he
I
already
used it already.
used it.
You don't have to use it. There's 2 slots open and there's 2 players.
Yeah, just do what you're
Oh.
supposed to do, Dub.
Wait. The 2 slots were 2025. That's it. That's
Yeah.
the only
No,
slot
no,
left?
Yeah, just
21,
wide open.
25, and 11 through 15. Those are the 2.
I picked 11 through 15 for Darius Garland.
All right.
Yeah.
we're
And
putting
Why
him
did
there.
you do that?
We're putting him there.
What are you talking about? I can't put him nowhere else.
Yes, you can.
You put him
Are
on
you
21 through 25.
I'm not picking Darius Garland. I'm picking Darius Garland
Time
over
out.
Klay Thompson
Time out.
right now
Time out.
because
Time
I
out.
don't know
Time
what
out.
I'm gonna see.
Okay,
from
okay.
Klay
You don't
okay,
have to talk
okay,
about
okay.
Klay.
I'm not
You don't
mad
have
at
to talk
that.
about
But-
Klay. No, look at everybody at 16 through 20 and tell me if Darius Garland's better than any of these players. Drew Holiday, fresh off a championship. SGA, carrying his team.
Drew's kind of getting
Single-handedly.
whacked. Drew's kind of getting
Russell
whacked.
Westbrook, LaMelo Ball, and De'Aaron Fox. And Darius Garland's better than any of them?
I don't
Dub,
think
you're
so.
just supposed to
I
do
don't
the
think
right thing. You're just supposed to do the right thing here and don't be a bad guy. Let Clay fall wherever he may. That's not only.
I can't. I'm sorry, bro. Like Klay Thompson hasn't played a game, so honestly, I wouldn't even put him on this list. So it's like I can't put Klay up there.
Yeah, it's okay.
But I'm with you.
Hey,
But Ron, yeah, I'm
no.
with you on that take you
Dub,
just had. Yeah.
Dub. He won't be there for long.
Klay,
He ain't gonna be
Klay
there.
Thompson, Ron.
Hold on. It's an ad on the screen. I can't see it.
Well, there's only one slot right now, 21 through 25.
Do I need to
Why
subscribe
don't you
to? No,
sub to
Clay.
it?
Did I just expose
Why
myself?
don't you sub to the
Bro,
channel?
I'm in my backup account. My password.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
forgot. Hey, but for real though,
You sitting through ads while being on the show.
yo, I
Nasty
gotta.
things.
No, chat. I'm walking with you guys. Okay, I'm with you guys. I'm going through the same struggles as y'all. All right. But look, Clay's going 6 through 10.
Yo,
So
okay.
Let's get to doing some bumping. Let's get to doing it.
Oh,
I see what Ron's trying to do.
Hold on,
here.
but before we start this, who is on board with this?
I
have to know.
refuse to be on board on this.
I have
refuse.
to know who's on board with this. I
I'm
have to know
not.
who's on board with ranking Klay Thompson anything higher than 26 through 30 when we just said, oh, Kyrie's only played one game.
That was a
I'm
split
not.
room. Ron didn't say that. Ron wasn't on that.
I know that, and that's why I'm asking who is on board with this.
Here's
I'm
the
not.
thing. There's a lot of things wrong with this list, but okay. We can put Kyrie's not here, so we don't even have to talk about that. So let's just
I would feel
leave
like
Clay
something like
off
that.
and let's just move to where we're at. Clay doesn't have to go. Let's just leave him
Yo,
off to
Clay
even
plays
avoid that pointless
tomorrow.
argument. Yes, but okay, but he hasn't played. Kyrie played one game. They don't qualify for this list. Kemba
All right.
Walker barely qualifies for this list. So let's
Okay,
just
okay.
look at what we got now and let's
Wait.
just.
Let's put another player in there then.
I don't think we can.
We don't have any.
You go put Lonzo Ball.
Nope.
All right, I won't put Clay 6 through 10 since y'all gonna do that. I'll put him 1 through 5.
No, we for sure have to put Clay up here. I want to put Clay up
Ron,
here because
what?
this is going to cause.
JD,
Yo,
please,
it's
let's
Clay
move on.
Thompson.
Oh, no, let's
What?
move on because we're just stuck here. Clay doesn't have to be here. Let's do this again in a.
Oh
After
no,
the
this is
All right, then
going.
let's do Kyrie.
This is why this list is going to
No,
be.
leave
great.
Kyrie and Clay off of this. Let's just deal with the.
For
Look at what we have to deal with as it is.
He's 6
Why
through
do you wanna
10.
make
What
this
are we
even
talking
more
about? He's
complicated?
6 through 10. It's Clay Thompson.
Ron, bro, he hasn't played in like 2 or 3 years.
I don't care if Clay don't play till
All right.
2030. It's
So,
Klay
Ron,
Thompson.
I have a question. Why are players being penalized for being top 2 in their conference? Can we start there? Anybody can answer. Euro, I don't think you have to because I don't think you had anything to do with this. But it just feels like a setup. I don't know where Dale is. I haven't talked to him all day. This feels like a setup. How is this the 1 through 10?
Oh, the 1 through 10 that we have right now?
Yes, how is this the order?
I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah, the 1 through 10 actually looks pretty.
not that
spot on to
bad.
me.
First off, we have John Morant. Like, that's the first thing people are going to see. So I wish
I
we
mean-
would just switch that around.
I mean, I'm not looking at. Here's the thing: we can rank those now because I was doing all of this not even off of ranking. So like how they are like in sequence or whatever. I'm
No,
not
no, no,
saying
no,
that
the
John
pro-
Morant is the #1 guard in the league right
Right.
now. That's not what I'm
Mhm,
saying.
mhm. No, of course
Yeah,
not.
he's
Of course,
not.
I'm saying we have to. I'm saying we have to clean this up. My problem is, how is James Harden the top 5 player? Somebody please explain this to me right now.
Go
Because
ahead,
of
Doug.
what
Keep
because of
going.
what he can do, bro. Like I don't know what
No,
else he
that's
has to
the
prove to you. He is
No,
shooting
he has
it. It's fine. It's okay. James Harden is that guy who can turn it around. I believe in that. I have ultimate faith in that. I just because of 1 year of somebody struggling doesn't mean I'm gonna knock them to say that they're not the same caliber of player because I don't believe that not one bit. He's the second leader in assists.
Yeah, Dub, I'm gonna pull a card out of Dale's book. Me and James follow each other on Instagram. # we are not the same. We view each other's stories. We heart. I can message him right now and say, yo, James, like, let's keep it a buck. Like, the refs kind of juju this year. It was a slow start. Like, you picking it up, but do you honestly think that you're playing better than Demar?
Well, that's a whole different category. I don't think that he's playing better than them. No, I won't say that.
Hold on. What's he going to say?
Think that he's a better player. That is the difference.
No, but this isn't the better, because if this was the better player list, then that's not what we're doing. We're talking about, and Dub, why do you hold on to that narrative? What have you done for me lately?
Me?
No. That's the question for every single player up here. That's how you should judge every single
He's second leader in assists. He's putting up 23 or like 24 points per game. His team is second in the East. That's a good resume right there.
Whose team is first in the East?
That's the Bulls. It's the Bulls. Give it.
And who is the leader of that team according to you?
It's Zach Levine and DeMar DeRozan.
Okay, all right.
Zach Levine and DeMar. It's both of them. It's a unit.
Okay,
Answer me this: who's a better collection of guys?
No,
The
1
Bulls
second. I
or
don't
the
understand how DeMar DeRozan's name starts with a D, and you still chose to prove me wrong. You went all the way to Z in your brain to pick Zach Levine when the last month you have said, you and Dale, I know he's not here, you miss him, but you both have said that DeMar DeRozan is the leader of that team.
No. I said Zach and DeMar. I said Zach, and just because I said it first doesn't mean I think that Zach is more important.
Why did you say it first?
It's because it's both the players, Shaq. If I would have said DeMar and Zach or Zach DeMar, I still think they show an equal level of importance.
Well, we debunked that though, and you and Dub, you were like, all right, bet you got that, because what I say was, out of the last 2 games, whenever the DeRozan hit those back-to-back game winners, it was established that clearly DeRozan is the guy for the Bulls, because who else would they have gone to? They would have gone to Zach if he was the guy, right? But it's DeRozan. They were neck and neck.
I understand that, but to me, I still think I would be fine if Zach Levine took those shots as well. I'm completely fine with that. I'm completely fine with that.
I know
when Dale mentioned, right, when he mentioned that DeMar DeRozan is the best player, my whole thing throughout that whole process is there's a conversation for DeMar or Zach Levine, where if you chose the right argument, you could find reasons for both. So if you have a guy who is not definitively the leader or the best player of that team, then in my mind, it's a cohesiveness. They do it together.
Okay, Dub, I got a question for you. So if you had to choose a duo right now, are you choosing James Harden and Kyrie Irving or Zach Levine and DeMar DeRozan?
That's tough.
Everything
due to the only reason I haven't seen Kyrie and James play together, I will go with Zach and DeMar because I know what they're capable of.
Why does everything you say have to be a caveat?
Because it's
a debate show that stands on nothing. It's always, if I had to, I see myself doing this in the future, but right now I'm not sure. Like,
Dub is free, man.
Right, listen. We have to move along, but we're putting Klay Thompson up here, and Ron, you can proceed.
Okay, I'm reading the chat. Everybody's saying I'm nasty. Everybody's saying that I basically have the same Dub logic, that I'm basing everything on the past because Klay hasn't played yet. You guys have swayed me. I agree with that. Now, all I want to say is when Klay comes back, tearing your favorite player on this list up, I'm just going to say I told you so. But
no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that because if that's the case, like that, he's just not here. So it just doesn't matter. What has he done? Nothing. What has Kyrie done? Essentially nothing.
Right.
That's why they just involved. It's sad Kemba's up here, but it's just the world we live in.
There's one empty spot, so we're ranking.
I'm going to put Klay 11 through 15, and Darius Garland got to go.
Okay, you have to bump someone off.
You have to bump somebody else.
Shaq, or Ron, you have to bump. You have to bump 2 players.
And Darius and Shaq. So you put Fred VanVleet at 5 through 10, and I can't put Klay Thompson.
I put him 6 through 10.
Exactly my point.
And when I look at it, I'm like, okay, he could be 10 or 11, but you guys, I'm not going to start on Luka, but Luka has not been playing how you guys have said that the player that he's supposed to play like. It's just a fact. It's just facts. But I don't think Van Vliet deserves to be over Luka. I just didn't see the rest of the guys. But when I look at him with this crop, I'm not mad at 11 through 15. I don't care about that. But for you to sit up here and act like Fred didn't drop his first triple-double yesterday at 30.1 at that, let's not just act crazy up here.
I know
Like,
other players
yeah,
that drop.
they
I know
should
other
not be
players that
relevant.
drop triple doubles regularly, and we just overlook that. So I'm not
All right,
jacking Fred's
let's
triple double.
let's quickly revisit this list and see if we want to make any swaps and then move on because we've already been doing this for almost an hour.
No, I can't. I just want to move on because I can't get through to you guys that you guys want to put James Harden over DeMar DeRozan. The guys that are all leading in the East or Western Conference, you got Chris Paul 6 through 10. I'm not mad. D-Book 6 through 10 and Donovan Mitchell all 6 through 10. But something in their game is just allowing their teams to win a shit ton of games. I don't know what it may or may not be, but those guys win a lot of games and they're just not that good, I guess. It's nuts. It's nuts. I'm sorry, Ja. I'm sorry.
Also, Street Jesus, how do you add someone to the current list that has not played? This is the tier list that is on the website. This is who we have to pick from. Sorry.
Yo, Jay Forecast said Trey over D Mitch is crazy. You guys understand it's only one person that's top 3
That's
in
not
scoring
crazy.
and top 3 in assists. Now I know
Trey's
they're not
been
winning.
playing
I know they're not
under-
winning. But individually, it's certain things that you just can't overlook. What Trey Young's doing right now? What did he have last night? 40.
Come on, guys. You guys did this
14?
with Luka for years. Stop.
No,
stop.
he had 25.
Everything Trey-
He had
everything
50
Trey
the other
does is
night.
But the night before that, though,
Yeah, he had like 50.
yeah, 56 and 14. Come on.
Can I use my bump?
Yeah, you can. Are we gonna revisit this list, or are we just gonna do bumps and then move on?
Yeah, let's do bumps and then we can revisit it. I would like to take my bump and I would like to bump up DeMar DeRozan and I would like to move James Harden down.
Oh my
That's
god.
amazing. That's actually amazing.
Ron and Euro, you guys have bumps.
No, I bumped mine already.
Oh.
You know, you forced it out your memory bank.
Ron hasn't used his though, has he?
I got a bump.
I think so.
Well, guess
Whoa,
what?
wait. Oh, you just used it. Oh, with Clay.
No, I didn't. I didn't
You just
use
used it with Clay. You just used it with Clay.
All
Sorry.
right, I'll
Yeah,
buy
it was
a
a
bump.
nasty double bump.
All right. All right.
We gonna order these real fast?
Yeah, let's try.
It should be, and anybody can say if they disagree. It should be Steph,
Yes.
DeMar,
Yes.
Zach, Trey, Ja.
More.
I'll put.
Yeah, that's
I
what
want
it
to.
already
I want to
is.
put. I want to put Trey last. I feel like.
We don't have to actually put these in order. Are we going to order them? I
If you're
thought we
gonna
were going
put
to
this
move
on
them.
Instagram,
All
these
right.
have to
6
be in
through 10.
some, at least the top 10. I don't care
6 through
about
10.
11 and 15 and below, but 1 through 10 have to be in some type of decent order.
6 through 10.
Is there any argument that Devin Booker should be over Ja? Only because team success. Now the Grizzlies are balling. They're really overachieving, and Ja is,
No, that's not fair.
No,
you
because,
can't give Ja Morant that
you
credit.
have to put him.
You
You have
can't.
to put him over Trey Young, not Ja Morant, because if that's your logic, Trey Young has a worse record.
I think
no.
Trey's the only exception on this whole list without team success.
No, you can't even say team success for Ja Morant because they went on a crazy run without Ja Morant.
No,
They did, but they
Now
went on a run
they're
with him
winning
too,
games
though.
now. They're winning games now. Yes, they are. But the team success, it's not just all Ja Morant. I don't understand why everyone's going off this. Oh, they're fourth in the West when they played a lot of games without him and they played very well without him. I don't understand that argument.
They did. It's just because he's the team leader, though, and he's their best player.
I mean, yeah, he deserves credit, but just don't act like he's carrying. Like, no, I just don't like it.
All right, how are we ranking 6 through 10? We have Chris Paul, Booker, Mitchell, Luka, and Harden.
I'm fine with that
I
right
like
there.
it. I like how where it's
I'll
at
throw you a
right
bone
there,
with
right there.
James, and Luka. Let's just move on, please. Let's just forget this segment happened.
Wow. All right.
Shaq, what are you mad about?
He's so
I-
mad.
Can you please
I'm
just
not
let me
mad.
know what it
I'm
is?
mad. I had to waste all that energy just to get DeMar in his rightful position because you guys want to go off of recency bias and how much you guys love all of these guys.
Hey, Shaq,
No, that's
Yes.
not. If me picking James Harden is not recency bias.
No,
Me picking Demar is
what's
recency
happening.
bias.
This is what is plaguing players' choice right now. That summer we just had where we were the hottest account on TikTok, and you guys had all of these wild takes, and they aren't panning out, and they look like nutso takes right now. In mine, they're developing. They're blossoming into a beautiful tree. Everything that I said is coming to fruition. LeBron for MVP, but we'll see. So you guys can't try to just put Luka top 5 just because you love the man.
It's not that we love him; it's we know what he brings to the table.
I don't care what any of these players bring to the table. What food have you actually put in front of me? Dub, tell me.
What you mean, Shaq? What
Because
food do you
swear
want him to
Shaq
bring?
Luka.
He made
You-
his team to the
you swear-
playoffs every year besides his rookie year.
You swear that Chef Luka is going to give me this big turkey Thanksgiving, and all I get is a goddamn ham sandwich.
He's going to. It's gonna come. I promise you.
Does he at least come with some sides?
Yeah, it comes with some sides for
Oh,
sure.
you got some fire
It comes with some sides.
sides?
Yeah, like it's a tasty side, but it's like I want the turkey sandwich that JD promised me all summer long.
All right, let's
Moving on.
let's move on to the next segment. We're gonna play some audio clips for you guys, starting with Gary Payton comparing the 03 Lakers to now. Here you go.
I don't think this Laker team is nothing like our team in 2003 at all.
Mhm.
I think we had players that knew their
Are we
role.
supposed to be hearing something?
And I
Nope.
don't think Russ is playing the way that he should
And if,
be
and if
playing.
you're
It's
if
a
you're on
new
YouTube, please like the video right now. That'd be amazing.
All right, the audio clip is still going.
thing to
I don't
him.
hear anything.
I know
either.
because I can't
Oh.
push it to you guys. Like, what do you want me to do? Everyone else can hear it.
Oh, okay.
All
Sorry.
right, we're gonna restart that over.
Go
My
and
bad.
be the man so long, and then you got to go with AD
Sorry.
and LeBron, and you
Mhm.
got to give them the ball. He's so much dominant on the basketball that he's not doing the things he did. I think he's thinking too much, and they rely on LeBron so much that they're
Hello?
watching him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't play the way that you guys play. Like if people cut and move, do that. They're watching the basketball too much. But I don't think this team that the Lakers got are nothing like us. I think we were more in our prime. A lot of us was way more in our prime. They're just hurt right now, and it's just a struggle. And it's hard to put a team like that together, and you guys are not healthy.
All right. If you haven't seen the clip before, everyone up here, I saw Euro was listening to it. Essentially, Gary Payton's comparing the Lakers right now to the 03 Lakers when GP was on the squad, talking about how they were, they were built pretty well, right? It was a decent roster, but they were struggling. Lakers are struggling right now. Jack, we're going to start with you. Thoughts on Gary Payton's comments?
If you think I'm about to go against what a Hall of Famer is saying about this situation, and so many other people are harping in and saying the same exact thing, my thing has never been like, we know that it's not a good fit. Here's what I feel like. It could work. I'm holding out faith that LeBron can muster this up, because when I look at the Lakers, I just think back to all of Kobe's years and how he just always found a way when he needed to, besides with Shaq, but just those 2 championships after. And I'm like, I feel like Kobe would win a championship with Anthony Davis this year. I don't care. I just feel that way. So I'm like, LeBron, it is time for you to do the same thing. I don't care about any other excuses. You're the best player in the world. You need to figure out, I don't care if you got to stuff Russ into a locker. I don't care. You need to figure this out, buddy. That's all I'm saying.
That's almost sounding like you don't believe that he's done that before, though. Figured it out.
As far that LeBron hasn't, he figured it out with AD in the bubble.
And then down 3-1 also.
He figured it out with Kyrie as well. I just need to see it now, because
I'm with that.
MJ.
I was just making sure. I was just making sure that you wasn't saying that.
No. LeBron has done. He has found a way before. I just need him to muster this up, because he has a big task in front of him. And I'm just not sure if he can get it done, but I need him to get it done.
Yes,
because I'm tired of everything else that is talking about, who, and other guys that have won championships. I'm not going to say in a dishonest way, but I'm gonna let whoever is going next go. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Dub.
I don't disagree with what Shaq's saying, but I do disagree to an extent. It's like this is an extremely difficult position that LeBron is in, and I'm finding it crazy how I seem like I'm going to be the one to defend LeBron, and you're not. Like, bro, this is a terrible fit. This is a terrible situation. LeBron is what 38 right now. He's 38 years old. He shouldn't be playing at this level. He shouldn't be doing all these things in order to win games. Russell Westbrook should be able to carry the load for him. When Anthony Davis comes back, he should be able to carry the load for him as well. But LeBron has to do what he has to do. It's just not fair for him to be doing this at this age, honestly.
Why is it not fair if he's capable of doing it?
Bro, it's just not fair. He's too freaking
Why
old for
is
that.
it not?
You're not asking,
Why,
bro.
if
I
he's
find
capable
No.
of doing it, why wouldn't he do it? I
Bro.
don't think it's. I think it's.
No,
it
the
might be-
times have changed.
the times
have
is
changed.
no. It's not the times. It's what LeBron James is and what he brings to the table.
No. It's also the technology of the 21st century. Like, I don't know why everybody's just so shocked that a 37-year-old man can dominate the NBA just because you've never seen it before. Back when the TV was black and white. Like, this just is what
This
it
is-
is.
this has
Hell,
always
the
been-
technology is there. You know how fast you can heal from an ACL injury versus
Yes.
10 years ago.
I've been saying
Like, we're
that,
here.
and
The future is now.
and the guy is investing $1 million of his own money into
It's
his
probably
body
more than
every
that.
year. Oh, sure, you know what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, like, obviously, you see, that's why he's able to perform at this level. So I disagree with you, Dub. Like, I don't think age has anything to do with that. Age has something to do with it once it shows, but it don't show. So you know what I mean. There's no excuse there to be made.
This is
if
the
you're
whole.
if you're saying his teammates need to step up, okay, I agree with that. But don't blame it on age, because if he's capable of doing it, then
No,
he's gonna do it. If you ask LeBron, does he want to score, what is it, 9 straight games of 25 and more? If you ask, I think it's 10. He just broke MJ's record. If you asked him if he wants to do that, if you asked him before the season, hey, Bron, do you want to score 10 straight points in 25 or more games? He's going to say yes. He's going to say, yeah, I'm going to do that if I'm capable of doing it.
Listen, LeBron James, I don't care what y'all say. LeBron, this has always been the case for LeBron, where his whole entire career was like, damn, this dude's longevity, the way he doesn't get hurt and everything. This has always been the case for LeBron. I'm not sure if we will ever see this again from anybody. That's my own opinion. I don't believe that.
And
My second thing is that LeBron James should not be playing in this age, period. The organization did a bad job in finding a good fit for that team. And this is the reason why, this is the position that they put LeBron in. It's not right that they did that to LeBron, and it's not fair, especially at this age. This guy is 38 years old. That means whatever injury he has, it's more serious. It's more what do you call it?
Lingering.
It's more lingering, yes, where the injury can happen again. He just got hurt last year. Let's not forget. I'm afraid that if he keeps playing like this, he might get himself hurt. And that's
Okay. Okay. Wait. You're talking about two different things. I understand what you're saying, and that's the same thing that happens with all professional athletes in age. Like, once they get hurt and they have to like sit out for like an extended period of time. Hold on. For an extended period of time, there is a certain tension that you have. It's like, you know what football players call like the callus that you have on your inside or whatever. It's like you able to take, you know, like the whatever. I'm going off on tangent. What I'm saying is, you're talking about injury and how he's coming back from that, and you going off of like, okay, what potential injuries he may have in the future, but you're not talking about none of his performance. He's performing right now, is he not?
He's playing great. He's playing phenomenal. I don't think that he should be doing that because
because he could get hurt. Your mama don't even agree with you.
You guys are crazy. But what was your question? You want to say so she's talking about my cousin. I didn't want her to say nothing crazy about her cousin on live. But what were we talking about? We was talking about LeBron. What did you say, Yoram? I'm sorry.
he just knocked you into the
metaverse. I said you were talking about, we're talking about his productivity, right? His production, what he's able to bring to the court. Mm-hmm. And you are basing your argument that he shouldn't be performing, not that he can't, that he shouldn't be performing. He shouldn't be made to perform because of a potential injury that he might have because of his age. That makes zero sense when also we've established that he spends all this money, number one, on his health. Number two, we living in 2022, you know what I'm saying, where people can pop Achilles tendons and come back and still be considered the best. Shout out to whoever said that in the chat, you know what I'm saying?
So Gary Payton says something in that thing. He said the key word that those guys were more in their prime, which means they were more younger. They was more in their prime. If you want to consider
those
LeBron
guys?
James,
I hated
Kobe,
that Gary Payton said
Shaq.
that those guys are more in their
Okay.
prime. Who looked at Gary Payton and Karl Malone and said you guys are more
Exactly.
in your prime?
Exactly.
Bro,
That's what I was getting at.
Sentence
That's
to
what
me,
I was getting at.
like
The
What does
it's
it
not.
mean?
He's comparing it. He's comparing it to the Lakers, and he is not wrong with that. Because if we're comparing it to the Lakers now, he is correct. They are more in their
Wait, Gary
prime
Payton
than
in
the
that,
Lakers
in
now.
that moment in time was better than Carmelo
No,
Anthony.
no, no.
I'm
Kobe and Shaq was more in their prime. Gary Payton at that time, he was still able to put in good minutes at that time. They were in more of their prime than this Lakers team. LeBron James is 38 years old. He shouldn't be doing this.
You're telling me Shaq was more in his prime than Anthony Davis is right now?
Yes.
How?
What you mean how?
What does more in prime mean? I don't get that. Like longer, like you have a longer period of where you at your peak.
So when was
I
Shaq's
guess
prime?
so. Yep.
Dub, when was Shaq's prime?
Shaq's prime lasted, let's see, 19.
Yeah, I want to hear the years.
I don't even know the years. I don't know the years off
Okay.
the top of my head. Honestly,
Let's
probably
just
his third or fourth year, and then up until probably the year after 2006.
The last 2 years with the Magic and all of his Lakers time. That's his prime.
90,
I would even say that year with Miami too.
90,
I don't think the year they won, but the year before he was playing phenomenal.
so 95.
I feel like 04 was
through
the last. That was it.
They were
That
still
was
in his
with the
prime.
Lakers
I'll give him
Wasn't
the
it?
championship
Yeah.
year too with the
'Cause they lost.
with the Heat.
Yeah, I only hold them losing against them because what was Shaq averaging that series?
He was a monster.
Oh, okay. I didn't
He was a
know if
monster.
he was a monster that series. Okay.
But they were beefing.
That
You know what I mean?
playoff
Kobe and Shaq were beefing, so like it wasn't gonna work out.
Because I felt like Detroit really manhandled them in the finals.
They
Correct me
did.
if I'm wrong.
They did.
Like Shaq was not doing what he would. That's
you know
my
what?
gripe.
I just think it's unfair. I just think that it's unfair that you telling me, oh, LeBron, just figure it out when he's battling injuries. He's too old to be doing this. There's a lot of.
I said I want LeBron to figure it out. I didn't say LeBron figure it out. I know he has a tall glass, but you to sit here and say he can get injured at any time. Do you mean like Derrick Rose? Do you mean like Paul George? Do you mean like Luka did the other night? Plenty of guys go down at any age.
I'm just worried that he could hurt himself in a way that he won't be the same way, and I don't want to see that. I don't think the Lakers organization did a good job to surround him around talent to make sure that that doesn't happen.
37-year-old argument. I hate that argument because I see Steph playing as long as he wants to. I see James Harden playing as long as he wants to, and I see Kevin Durant deciding. All of these guys deciding when they're going to stop playing. All of them.
That's a different style of play, though. LeBron relies on his athleticism, more than KD and Steph and Curry. That's the difference.
But he can still be a like top tier NBA player without his athleticism in terms of just like playmaking, basketball IQ, running offense, et cetera, et cetera. He just won't be the guy that averages whatever he's averaging now.
I know, and I know what you mean with that, and I agree 100%.
So
he's still at the end of the day, he's still using his athleticism to his advantage. Yes.
Okay, and that's my point. Now we back to the original argument. If he's doing what he's doing now, based off his athleticism, the age don't matter. If he's still performing at 37 years old, athletically the way that he can,
what about it?
Why are you saying, oh, he shouldn't be doing that?
Because he shouldn't be doing that. That's just wrong. He shouldn't be in that position. He's too old for that.
Wrong.
Right. He's too old for that, bro.
All right, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on.
One more thing, JD.
Thank you, JD.
Is Tom Brady too old to be dominating and winning Super Bowls?
That is a whole different position. That is a whole different position because
let's go, JD. Let's go.
We're gonna go to Al Harrington
on
I Am Athlete. His comments about LeBron James comparing him to MJ and LeBron. If you haven't heard this, I'm gonna play this, and I'm actually gonna play it so that everyone up here can hear it now, because I'm gonna play it through my phone, a little scuffed for you.
I'm gonna tell you the difference between Michael Jordan era and LeBron. Michael Jordan came up in the era where everybody hated each other. They did not fuck with each other. There was no homeboys in the off season. There was no let's go to the clubs in the summer and go holler at some chick. There was none of that. They lived in their own bubbles, and when they played, it was war. Yeah. LeBron has dominated an era of his little bros. They all his little bros.
Right.
Everybody. Who he had it with? Who? What star has LeBron had it with? What team has LeBron had it with?
Celtics.
Come on, man. He lost too. Ask Larry Bird what he think about Michael Jordan, bro. Ask any of these stars about what they think about LeBron. Oh, that's a homie. Oh, bro. Yeah, what? Hell yeah.
All right, that clip again came from I Am Athlete. The funniest part about that was when you said that MJ didn't do nothing off the court, really.
This guy's just chatting, like Al, like stop, Al. This is really nasty. There are confirmed stories of MJ literally gambling, players coming into town on opposing team, and he's gambling with them until 1 or 2 in the morning. Correct me when I'm wrong. Is that a myth? Because I think that's true.
I think what he means by that though is because didn't the Last Dance talk about that also, where MJ would invite those players because he had the stamina to do that kind of stuff, and he knew other players wouldn't, so he would kind of you know what I mean?
That's a documentary. Yeah, that, like of course they're gonna paint that narrative. There's a lot of things, a lot of narratives from MJ. I'm with you on that. But all I'm saying is for Al to say this. Listen, Al, what do you mean? That's my big brother. LeBron is on the court playing with players that played with his son. What are they supposed to do? Like, you can't hate on LeBron's longevity. If LeBron's career would have ended 7 years ago, then I don't think it was still cutthroat then. But LeBron has reached that point to where the guys that were literally in my camp are in the NBA. I gave them an opportunity to come to my skills camp to show and prove and get to Division I colleges, and you're knocking him for that. MJ has never been this humanitarian ever. MJ's always been cutthroat. That's just the player that he is. He didn't like you guys. It wasn't the other way. He didn't want to be friends with you guys. He just didn't. That was his persona. That was an MJ thing. But don't try to make that into a LeBron thing. That's ridiculous.
I agree. I mean, number one, that is super nasty because he's basing this off of like one individual, and he's, like you said, he's trying to paint the entire like generation of NBA now with that same brush. And it's just like, to me, there's too much like fake alpha male posturing going on. You know what I'm saying? Where everybody's like, oh, I'm the guy. Like, you see that all the time where like somebody scores like, you know what I mean, a regular layup and they flexing and do all kinds of stuff or whatever. It's like, fam, you down 25 or whatever the case may be. Or I don't even know who you out here flexing, huh?
Carl Anthony Towns?
Whoever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But I guess you can throw him in that category as well. It just bothers me that people don't seem to understand that there's different personalities. Like, you know what I mean? Just because the era of the 90s was what it was, and yes, of course, you can stereotype that, and you can stereotype this era. The thing is, you have players that don't play well when you have somebody that's like the super alpha male, even if he's just pretending to be the super alpha male. I'm one of those guys. I'm looking at that when I was playing, you know what I'm saying? Not to, you know, constantly talk about myself, but, you know, when I was playing, I was like, dog, I hate that. This is super annoying. Get out my face. You do your job. You know what I'm saying? And if it's a 2-on-1 and you don't pass me the ball, oh, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it boils down to. Now, I mean, I rest my case. It's nonsense. It's nonsense what he's talking about.
And before you get off in your bag, just to Euro's point with this whole alpha male thing, since I've been a professional, me and LaRon grew up in hand watching old Michael Jordan series on DVD and VHS in his room all throughout our teenage years. And we would just look and be astonished. But I never wanted to have that edge, even though like that MJ edge to me is whatever, it may be whatever it is. But I'm just saying, when I get on the court, if I cook a guy, I honestly tell him, yo, that was really amazing defense right there. Like, I probably got lucky. I do that all the time. Or, man, you're playing good. Or I joke around with guys I'm cooking them and joking with them. It don't got to be all of this.
Yes.
All of this. I'm just because I'm not like MJ. Why does LeBron have to be like MJ and vice versa? Al, I know who you were like, but I'm moving along because I'm not about to get nasty up here.
And some guys play better that way. You know what I'm saying? If it's all like, you know, jokey and stuff like that, because it's just a better feel. Like the vibe is right. You know what I'm saying? I'm having fun. A lot of people's understanding of fun is not I want to take this man's soul. I want to bust, you know what I mean? I want to bust you, but I want to laugh about it with you, like later. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing. That may sound soft to some people, especially to the older heads, you know what I'm saying? My generation and stuff like that. But yo, fam, not everybody's the same. Let's just say that. And Al Harrington is kind of out of pocket for saying that. That's real nasty in my opinion.
All right, let's
Dub, I can't. Dub.
So it's funny as hell that y'all got in this whole bag, but because the whole time you guys are saying this, you're not gonna sit here and say that Al Harrington was wrong with what he said. Was it nasty? Yes, it was nasty. But the idea that he said is correct. LeBron is dominating a league with his little bros. If you guys have younger brothers, you understand that feeling of
who is LeBron's little bros in the league? Tell me right now.
Almost every, like you just said.
No. Tell me by name who are his little bros.
It's really like
almost
everybody.
He's
right.
Wait.
In this league,
What is the definition? What is the definition of a little bro? Because to me, it's a poor man's LeBron. There's not a lot of poor man's LeBrons out there.
It's not.
What you're talking about, that everybody is LeBron's little bro. We now talking about the same thing that we did previously with the longevity. LeBron is just older than everybody, and he's performing at the same level as the young guys. And so that makes him the little bro by default because of the age gap.
No, the little bro thing is like, it's, if you have a little brother, you understand what I'm talking about. It's like whenever you going up against your little brother, it's like, bro, like
no, it's
you
not.
could try your hardest. You could try your hardest to beat me. You could try your hardest.
That's
to beat
completely
me, bro.
false. That's
I'm always gonna have this psychological edge over you. Because most of the time that is the case. Where maybe your game may be better. I've seen instances, right? Well, I've seen a younger brother who is definitely better in the game of basketball than the older one, but the younger one can never win against the older one. You want to know why? Because he has that psychological edge over him. That is the point that Al Harrington is talking about.
No, I hope that's not the point that he's talking about. I hope that has nothing to do with Al was saying, because that just has nothing to do with anything. Dub, there's no way. So, LeBron, you said that Steph is LeBron's little brother. So why doesn't Steph take it? So why doesn't he take it easy on LeBron and let him win some championships? Why is Jason Tatum trying to put LeBron James out of the playoffs?
Shaq, you're taking this out of context.
That's what they're supposed to do. We're playing basketball. Like
so then how does this? So this little brother point is a mute point. Because if I go out there and I'm dunking on you, which LeBron does repeatedly, he doesn't care who's on that court. He's trying to kill you. Who does LeBron take it easy on, and vice versa?
It's not about LeBron taking it easy, like with the. And I don't necessarily agree with the little brother part, but you got to factor in LeBron came in the league in 2003. Steph came in what, 2010, 2009. Mm-hmm. Steph was at LeBron's camp, so and kind of how you were saying. So like little brother, it's more so like you're younger than me. You're like
okay.
I don't think. Can I ask you something real quick?
Dub, can I ask you something real quick? When you're out there competing in front of millions and millions of people, do you think they're just giving? I would say right now, this has been the most cutthroat the league's ever been towards LeBron James with trying to get him out of here and prove that he's an imposter. Let me know when I'm wrong.
How is that the case?
Because they have washed LeBron. Everybody has wrote LeBron off ever since these last 2-3 years, correct? Yeah, ever since KD did what he did with Golden State. Correct?
No.
I don't.
No, they've washed LeBron. No, they have not. Ever since KD did that Golden State, no, not at all. They just recently washed LeBron, and not even washed him because they still regard him as a top 3 player in the league.
No, they didn't.
Who?
No, they didn't.
The majority of people coming into the year, majority top 3, top 5. He was top 3, top 5.
He wasn't on our top 5 list. You guys had.
He was on mine. He was on mine.
But okay,
a lot of people. He was up there
in Trenton.
but Shaq, here's the question: Basketball is a mental game.
Hotel in Trenton. I need to come visit this place. I know it's just like Black Mirror over there. Like it's just wild stuff. The way you describe things and the way you look at the world. You wanted to be right about Al Harrington that you just decided to get nasty.
I'm not even. Shaq, wait. I didn't even finish my point.
Is it because he's from Jersey?
Is Al Harrington from Jersey?
Yes. That
is so fire. What a coincidence. That's amazing. But basketball is a mental game as well, right? We can come in agreements of that. So don't you think
Do this, though.
the little bro mentality that Harrington is talking about, it's easier to play well against somebody that you feel as if doesn't pose a threat to you than it is to play against somebody that does pose a threat to you. That is the type, that is the little bro mentality he's talking about. That little bro mentality is I play against somebody to me doesn't really pose a threat to me because in my mind, that is my
This
little
is
brother.
the NBA. Everybody's a threat. Everybody's a threat. Everybody can cook on any given night.
And that's fine.
The number one player, KD, can get cooked.
That's fine. Yes, you're right. I'm not saying that. It's a psychological edge. That's not what you're not understanding. That when it's just you don't, bro. Y'all don't get it. Bro.
So okay, no, I get what you're saying. No. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but you're wrong because what you are saying is.
Thank you.
What you're saying is a player will have confidence based on somebody else, not what he has within, what he believes within himself. That is the biggest contradiction.
That plays a part.
Not a contradiction.
Time out. You don't think people when they come into a series, let's say the 2007 Golden State team, or let's even say that those Cavaliers teams with LeBron and Kyrie, you don't think teams were coming into the gym like, damn,
perfect example.
These guys 4 times in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't think
perfect
that they
example.
were in their own
Of course.
The Toronto Raptors. Hold up. The Toronto Raptors went up against LeBron in 2018. They should have never lost to him. You want to know why? Because LeBron posed a threat to them. They were afraid. It's a psychological edge.
So what about the guys being afraid of Michael Jordan but still gambling with him?
Shaq, that's not what we're talking about.
No, that is what we're talking about because you guys are you guys are failing to realize that LeBron is out here, to your point, at 37 years old, averaging 34 over the last however many games. They just are afraid of LeBron James. Brother, cousin, mother, granny, everybody's afraid of him right now, and that's fine. It doesn't matter if you're my little bro. You're still scared of me because I'm LeBron James. I don't care if you work out. If I work out with LeBron James, I promise you I will be less fearful. If that is my brother. I will be less fearful. You are correct in that sense. I am scared of him because he's LeBron James. I'm losing to him because he's LeBron James.
Absolutely.
Simple as that.
Absolutely.
There's nothing else to it.
All right. Let's move on.
There's nothing else about it. It's LeBron.
Right.
Everybody is afraid of LeBron or should be.
That's fine.
We're going to talk about the Kevin Porter announcer incident and then LeBron's comments. I have the clips here. So first I'm going to play the announcer's clip and then we're going to see what LeBron James had to say about it.
Kevin Porter Jr., like his dad, pulled that trigger right at the right time. Boy, that one stung.
Again, I think there's going to be about 0.2, maybe 0.3 of a second left.
And you can't play better defense than what Neto did on that play.
All right. Anyway, he already said what he said. So LeBron.
So if that's the case, if I am a play-by-play announcer, right, and I'm covering a team in my local team. In his case, he's covering the Wizards. So he remembers the Kevin Porter who used to play for the Bullets, correct? The first thing I would have done, I would have said, oh, Kevin Porter Jr. is coming into town. Let me see if that's his son. I would have did that due diligence way before. And I think everyone on this call would have did the same thing. Tell me am I wrong?
All right. So we'll start with the announcer first, and then we'll discuss LeBron's comments on it. All right, I guess you can get into both when you start. Euro, I want to start with you.
Oh, okay. Real quick, Euro, can you guys like the button? Can you hit the like button on YouTube? I see a lot of people have switched over from Twitch to YouTube. I get it. The ads are not the best situation, but can you just hit the like button if you're on YouTube? Thank you.
This guy gets no pass from me. I don't care. He tried to clean it up. At the end, I forget exactly what he says, so I'm not going to, paraphrase nothing. But regardless, he gets no pass from me. I think I agree 100% with LeBron. If you are a 20-year man on the job with the same team, you know the history. You don't make it to 20 years without knowing, and I would even take it one step further without being a heart and soul of that franchise. And knowing the history and stuff like that. So if a player that has a junior that has the same name as somebody that came, from a previous generation and has a junior attached to it, I'm gonna be curious too. I'm gonna Google that and see what's what. Now, I think his issue is the same issue that media has in general. They trying to sensationalize everything. You know what I mean? Like Mike Breen has the bang, and that's becoming like part of pop culture and everything like that. These guys, they're trying to find a way, like a witty little thing that separates them. You see the crazy guy for the Hornets going off and over exaggerating a regular bounce pass or whatever the case may be. So they're just trying to separate themselves from the pack so they can, move up the ladder and so obviously he doesn't want to perhaps stay in, this is assuming a lot, but he doesn't want to stay, another 20-year man with the Wizards. He may want to take Stephen A's job or whatever he wants to do. I think he put extras on it, tried to say something cool and witty or whatever, it backfired and he tried to fake clean it up. He don't get no pass. I think he deserves everything that's coming to him, for that way. So, I would like to hear what Kevin Porter Jr. has to say about all this though.
Same. And really quick, because some people are asking in the chat, like what the announcer said and whatever. I'm going to provide some context around why this is an issue. Because so the announcer said, just like his dad, he pulled the trigger at the right time, shooting at the last second, the buzzer beater. So Kevin Porter Jr.'s dad, his name's Brian Kevin Porter Sr., pleaded guilty to first-degree manslaughter in a shooting death of a 14-year-old girl in 93. He ended up being sentenced to 4 years, 6 months in prison for the crime. In 2004, Porter Sr. was shot and killed in a Seattle bar while attempting to help someone being attacked. So, provide further context.
And we are all from Seattle, so I'm familiar with KPJ. LeBron's super familiar with them. What I will say to this is, JD, just to your point of having to clean that up. I know you have your stance. LeBron has his stance. I'm not going to get into how nasty LeBron can get with these social media narratives. He's very wishy-washy, in my opinion. He'll say stuff like this, but I'm not going to get into it. There's 160, 180 people in here right now. Not one of us knew about that past until it got brought up on social media. That's the first thing that I'm going to say. None of us went looking for it. None of us went searching for it. On TikTok myself, I am occasionally wrong about people's backgrounds, this, and that. That could potentially be in front of millions of people. I try to do as much research as I can, and I still miss things. What I'm trying to say is if this was a black guy, we would have never heard about this. If a black guy said this, if it was a black announcer, any of them, the old Mark Jackson, if he would have said this, it would have never batted an eye. I don't even know how people can put these two together. It's so far off to try to string this through. And I am the Black Lives Matter guy. Justice for Breonna on my jersey. I don't understand how somebody can say that this white man, we all are getting used to these new players. There's a 10-day every day. I don't know how you take the correlation from that and string it all the way to that, especially something as heinous as what his father was accused of doing and actually did jail time for killing a 14-year-old lady. Why would this man say this on national television? Why would he say pulled the trigger like his dad when his dad died from gun violence? He didn't pull the trigger in that situation. So I'm just having a hard time. I understand. We are in a tumultuous situation right now as a nation. We're super divided, but I don't understand in how anybody, especially LeBron James, because he didn't know that that there was a Kevin Porter before. I see the coincidence here. So for LeBron to double down made it even nastier, in my opinion. But I understand it's kind of like the Me Too thing. Like if it looks like a Douglas, it's like a Me Too survivor saying, you don't believe me? And I'm just saying, what is there to believe in this situation?
The thing is, though, like, why would he say that's his father?
Well,
and then not know,
bro,
like, why did he bring up that like his father or whatever when that was two different people.
But what trips me up?
So to me, he's just like he's just not doing a good job.
Bro, did Kevin Porter play for the Washington Wizards?
Yes, but that's a different person. But that's a different person than.
But you're gonna try to sit here and say that even on air, I've said some things that I'm like, damn, I probably shouldn't have said that after the fact. But in the moment when he's on national television, like I can see if there was just no other Kevin Porter.
That's just the luck of the draw. You know what I mean? That's tough.
It is the luck of the draw.
What I'm saying is, it's reckless for him to say, to number one, not make sure that the person that he's referring to is not his dad. Number one, you know what I'm saying? And 1000%. And so based off of that like, you know what I mean? Like he's now in hot water.
But that's the only knock.
What I'm saying is like that don't matter. Listen, man, like at my job, if I was to do that and I don't do my proper research and I tweet something out or whatever, and I represent a company that is bringing in multi-millions or whatever.
1000%.
But they don't care. They don't. You know what I mean? They're going to single me out. They're going to be like, yo, you know what? Because you represented us. That's what we're doing. That's what they're doing. Nobody's talking about black and white here. Nobody's talking about black and white.
No, everybody's talking about black and white.
I did it.
No, not you. I'm saying attack the part that, damn, he didn't do his research. But don't attack the part of like he intentionally. What I'm saying is I don't think this was intentional, that he's just going out there to what? To do this to Kevin Porter Jr.? Should he have repercussions for this? 1000%. Like let's look at the fact that if this was an African-American host and he did this to somebody else, there would have been the similar backlash. I'm with you on that, Euro. He should have consequences for this. But to try to say he was alluding to that is just insane, because announcers are up there saying wild things all the time.
That's all I'm saying. And that's what I said. It's like, he tried to be like, sensationalist and try to say something that gets remembered, you know what I mean? Because obviously what better way to say something like, oh, his father, and you know what I mean? Like that is like poetic, you know what I mean?
It's like, know, what's his dad hitting game winners?
That's what I wanted to get at. Thank
makes
you,
him
Laurent.
refer to his dad?
So then why don't you guys be irresponsible? Okay, but
game winner after game winner after game winner.
Okay, but you guys are doing, but you guys are
okay.
Exactly. So why don't you guys do the job that he was supposed to do, so we don't make the same mistake? You see how easy it is to just get up here and just say and just do whatever? Like I'm with you 100%. Ron, so you don't know if Kevin Porter, the own one, used to shoot jumpers? Why don't you know that? That's what he was alluding to. That's why he said pull the trigger, correct? But you didn't even have the wherewithal to say, let me go see if Kevin Porter hits juniors before I come on Player's Choice and say something wild.
I looked him up.
Did he shoot jumpers?
Like, who was this guy? He averaged like 13 or 14 points.
So was he a guard?
I have no idea, bro. I just looked. I was like, was this guy nice?
That's all I'm saying. Let's not try to go.
How do you even look up if someone just hits buzzer beaters though in the 70s?
I don't. Okay, regardless, it's doable. I've seen Legend of Winning do it many of times.
Also, where I'm a little bit like, look at this with like all my suspicion is because if this guy's a 20-year Wizards man, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he knows this history. And this guy has been a player in the 70s.
He would
like
know.
He knows this guy.
Like Euro, I agree that. So Euro, what are you trying to say? Laurent,
I'm saying
that that's his son. It's
so then why
is that?
So then why did he say this? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
That's the fishy part.
I don't know why he said
what he
had.
Say why he said it.
What other reason would he have to say something of that nature? Because he knows that would get his job, put his job into what's the word called? So put his job at risk.
Suicide. So he just committed career suicide on purpose.
I'm not saying that he did anything on purpose. I don't like when you break it down that way. Obviously, he wouldn't intentionally jeopardize his career unless he just doesn't give a damn about his job. The point I'm trying to make is that I don't care if he did it accidentally or if he did it purposefully. It was still wrong, and he still needs to face his repercussions that he needs to face. Because if I go out here and drive drunk and hit something I'm not supposed to hit, I'm going to face my repercussions whether I meant to do it or not. And whether I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have done that, I didn't mean to do it, I still did it. So I still have to face the consequences of what I did. And it was on a lot of levels, it was nasty. And maybe he didn't know the whole
I don't think that's necessarily the same, because you're trying to say that he was trying to be reckless intentionally. Like he had no idea that was about to happen.
But ignorance doesn't absolve you of the crime, though.
Exactly.
Wait, I know, but you're making it seem like he needs to do a background check on every single person's history.
If he talks about him, I think so. Yeah.
We know a lot of people's backgrounds. We know a lot of people's backgrounds. Technically, we're analysts.
All right.
So wait,
I just don't
question.
understand how
He
this is
covers.
the first time this has ever happened. Then
Does
why
he
hasn't nobody
cover-
said something like this about John Wall and his background? He used to
No,
rob houses.
No, this happens. Yeah, this happens.
He just picked his pocket like he used to.
Like, I'm just asking.
I mean, I agree with you there, Shaq. But the thing is, not everything is the perfect storm. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everything gets caught. Not everything is like on the greatest like stage.
this is the
It's
society that we-
super. Yes, it's of course
why
it's the
it's
society that
sad.
we live in.
Because we say we don't want it to happen to us, but the moment it happens to somebody else, we switch up. That's all I'm trying to say. We can't try
No. Here's it.
and be nasty.
Listen, man, if something like that was to happen to me, right? If I was to say something, you know what I mean, that was kind of like borderline or whatever, I'm not going to be like, I'm gonna stand in front of that. I'm gonna be like, look, man, if it's fair or unfair, I don't care what it is. I'm gonna have to stand in front of that train.
And that's what he did. He apologized. It wasn't like he's trying to say, "Oh, I please," like, "Oh, I don't think he's ducking from this." I think he's genuinely like, "Yo, I got in my bag. Like, I didn't know his history. This is a genuine."
Cool. So what's the problem? So what's the problem with the mob now being on his head for the time being?
No, because if everybody's always on everybody's head, then where do we draw the line?
This is America. Everybody's on everybody's head. This is the land of extremism. There is no middle. You are either here or you're there. There is nothing else.
That doesn't mean that we have to sit up here and participate. I'm just trying to look through a logical lens and say, this was an honest mistake. Should there be repercussions if they fire him? Hey, that's the name of the game. It's happened many of times here and before.
Listen, we weren't on anybody's head. We just saying what it was or whatever. We ain't going out here talking about this guy needs to be strung up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Nobody said that.
No. What I'm trying to say, 1000%. But that's what they're alluding to because it's a white man that said this. So I'm trying to figure out people.
I didn't even know he was white.
Never heard.
But before this, I didn't know he was white.
I didn't.
How am I supposed to know he's white? Based on his voice?
White, but I will say
just as bad as him.
I mean, just last week there was on Kalena Azubuki for saying whatever he said about Faku.
But really quick.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
So it's just
much different because you too. We have lived in Europe for the better part of not the better part, but for a while. So we know when somebody's taking shots, like you're on national television trying to impersonate a Spanish person with choppy English and all. That's wild.
Yeah, that one was weird
to me.
I 100%. What I'm saying is things are being said. We're talking about now how the mob reacts to whatever is being said, right? And what they decide to like go crazy over. And I'm just saying this is a topic until the next guy says something. And then we're on that. And that's just the way that it goes. And so if, for example, this guy had said that at the same time or on the same game night as the Facu Campazzo call, the mob would have had to decide which one they're going after.
Right.
Because nobody can multitask in this world. You know what I'm saying? We only ever going to tackle one social issue at once. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's just what it is. And so when we talk about, how are we deciding when we, go crazy on one topic and not the other, whatever, that's just the perfect storm situation. It has to be the right time, the right place or whatever. It's crazy to me. The craziest thing to me is that this wasn't even a nationally televised game. Who caught it? Nobody caught it but LeBron, really. You know what I'm saying? And then he decided to speak about it because LeBron has that platform. Now we're talking about it until there's the next thing.
I've seen it before LeBron tweeted about it.
I did too. And it's because with social media and everyone covers their local teams or whatever, they get posted and then a Bleacher Report or something catches it and then they amplify it. So, but anyway, we'll move on.
But I see the chat saying this isn't a social issue. If it's not a social issue, then it looks more and more like a honest mistake if you just take any type of racial context around it. Because you're not about to sit here and tell me he did a background check on Kevin Porter, and then there happened to be a Kevin Porter that played for the Wizards, and you guys correlate. You guys connect these two.
Can I ask a question?
Let me say something really quick, because I keep seeing people bring up the racial thing. I don't think this has anything to do with racial motivations or anything. Anyone saying anything, the player could have been white, and the player's dad could have done something like this, and it would still be messed up to say anything along these lines.
JD, I promise you, as an African American, I promise you it wouldn't have been. And this is just me telling you face to face that I don't care what you guys sit up here and say, because now you guys have pushed me to this cliff, so I'm about to jump off it. This is 100% racially motivated. Are you guys kidding me right now? Are you guys kidding me? This would not be a thing if this was a white announcer in a white, we wouldn't have heard about it. LeBron James wouldn't tweet about it. When has LeBron James ever tweeted about a non-social issue? I will wait.
I think.
Tell me the time LeBron's ever went off on a cliff and it wasn't a social issue.
Hey, but it would still be just as nasty though.
I'm just letting you know though. It was. I just want to because you guys sitting up here trying to tiptoe around this shit. No, it's not.
I mean, it could be that we don't believe that this is racially motivated.
No, we don't. But I'm telling you, what the media is trying to switch this into is that this would not be a thing if race had nothing to do with it. This is the world that we live in, exactly how you just said. This is cancel culture. You get canceled for a reason. He's not getting canceled for not knowing his father's background. No. He's getting upset. He's getting canceled for saying, I guess, an African American or a cultural word of saying triggered and trying to be remembered about it. That's what you said, Euro. Like, let's stop. Because I was going to tap dance around it, but now we've gotten to the point of pure nastiness. So I'm jumping off the cliff with you. This is because this man is white and Kevin Porter is black. I don't understand why you guys are trying to tiptoe around that.
But is he even? Wait. But is he even being canceled? Is he even being canceled? Because
That's what the
LeBron's trying to get him canceled because he said get him up out of here. So LeBron, of course, wants him up out of here. My question is, the guy covers the Wizards, right? He covers the Wizards.
Yeah.
So Kevin Porter Jr. plays for the Rockets. You know how many teams goes through the Wizards? They play on a 99 basis.
That's not the point.
No. This guy is not. It's unfair to sit here and say no. It's unfair to sit here and be like, oh, he should know that when, bro, there's numerous of players coming through in and out of the league. This guy has more. He has more responsibility. He has more things on his mind other than the background of every single player that comes through.
Like you guys are. His dad. He didn't have to bring up his dad.
He messed up. He messed up.
If you don't know, then don't speak on it.
LeBron, what the hell are you talking about? If you don't know, don't speak on it. That's all we do up here. That's what everybody in the media does.
I'm not gonna bring up somebody's dad if I don't know the.
He thought it was his dad.
Ron, I think that could be a completely honest mistake. That's fine. If he worded the sentence differently, it would have been
apologized for it. He apologized for it, and we can all sit here and say, this is the furthest reach I've seen since quarantine. I don't understand how you guys take this guy's father's background.
His reach was the furthest reach.
Wait, no. How does he supposed to know that his dad is out here in the streets? Like, I didn't know that. Like, his dad's just out here. Like, if you know KPJ.
The same way he assumes to know that his dad was a Wizards player.
They have the same name, LeBron. So, LeBron, this is a crazier coincidence than things I've ever seen ever. Like, I could see a bigger coincidence walking down the street right now.
It is a crazy coincidence. I understand that. But I'm saying, like, if that's the case,
it's a nuts coincidence. Like, everything is looking to this was an honest mistake. I don't see anything looking to the other direction.
When we have, I don't
even think this is irresponsible, because if he wouldn't have said the word triggered, what would you guys be saying right now?
We have a lot of players in the NBA right now who have dads that played in the league. You always hear the narrative, oh, this player's dad played for this team. This player's dad played for this team. We have never heard that about Kevin Porter.
Ron, every day I look up, Ron, every day I look up, it's a new guy in the league with a 10-day.
Okay, but Kevin Porter's not a new guy with a 10-day.
Yeah, kind of. He just started killing this year. He
dropped 50 last year.
Yes. Temporarily. I can name you other players that dropped 50.
Before that, he was a lottery pick, and he's had his name in the headlines multiple times for certain things that he's done that might not even be basketball related.
All right, okay.
Kevin Porter's been talked about. I think he's known enough to know that
he's not. No, KPJ is not known enough, Ron. He's not known enough.
He would know if he would know. He covers basketball. He would know if his dad played in the NBA.
He's not known enough. He's not known enough. Stop that. He's not known enough.
Been covering the league for 20 years. He would know. He would know.
No. Okay, so what is Zach LaVine's father did? We met him. What is Zach LaVine's dad's background?
He didn't play in the NBA.
No. Neither did Kevin Porter Jr.'s dad. Neither did Kevin Porter Jr.'s dad.
Okay. But it wasn't.
Did we know about the Jokic brothers and their background until they started doing their whole thing? I didn't know. I didn't even know Jokic had brothers until this whole scenario with that. So I'm just saying it's kind of hard to know every player's background.
You wouldn't bring up Jokic's brothers though.
I wouldn't even know I wouldn't know them at all. I don't know them. Kevin Porter, it was Kevin Porter and Kevin Porter Jr. Bro. It was like,
check this out. Check this out.
What a treat.
And I don't want to, because I haven't seen my man in a long time. We're not
let's
opening
move
up with
on.
this. Let's move along. Like, this is not happening.
Delroy?
Dale?
What's up, y'all?
What up?
What's up?
Good, Brody.
What is not happening? Shaq, I called you 3 times.
Did you?
Yes.
I'm over here arguing with LeBron for 30 minutes about nonsense that we're not bringing up. Like, let's just move on to what's next on the doc. Dale, I am so happy that you're here, my brother. And that's crazy for me to say this. I'm like ecstatic that you're here. I missed you. Everybody missed you. And I'm happy you're here.
It was from a 302 number, and I figured you weren't going to answer because you don't know what's going on.
At all. Oh, but I
Because
see
my phone was handicapped from 8 to an hour ago. Nothing out of nowhere. It's just been a hell of a ride. So I called you from Melissa's work phone to be like, yo, when is the show? Because the last time we left, it was when Dub got off work, and I didn't know what happened with that. Didn't see nothing else. And now we're here. I went on Melissa's page, seeing y'all was on, text Dub because he's very good at responding. Great guy.
A little bit.
And
my God.
So what's up? Where
my guy.
I saw last I told y'all was talking about the bozo white man. When I was watching.
Let's move on. Dale, I don't want to do this again. Come on, can we please move on, please?
We've talked about it for almost 30 minutes. But
all right.
Dale, I missed you. I love you. I'm glad you're here.
What's up,
you
y'all?
popped in at the perfect time because we're at your favorite segment, user submitted topics.
All right, perfect. Let's get it.
Around the
Dub
NBA.
has never been so happy.
So relieved, bro. You don't understand. I'm tired.
I'm like, I got backup.
Oh my God.
But to be honest, y'all said some nasty things though. It was like a gauntlet of nasty. Shaq, you was in your gauntlet bag. You went crazy, and then Euro was on your side, and then it was just like Dub was on a rope. It was crazy.
About what?
Appreciate you being back.
Was getting clotheslined.
No, you was on Shaq's side about LeBron, and you brought up that LeBron was in protocol and all that when he just missed 10 seconds, and you used that as a bowling point, and it was just nasty what I was hearing. And then Shaq was caping for Bron to be MVP because he made it to 4th and 5th, and then got mad at everyone for saying, what is Luka doing? Because he's in 5th now. It was just nasty, this stuff. It was like, it was, and then no one would say one word about it, and he was winning. Like, he won. I was like, nah, Shaq is winning. And then
you're just sitting here like, no way I'd let this fly.
No, and then I'm seeing the KD and Bron handle. I didn't see that one. But then I saw Dub say in the chat, I can't believe how did Shaq win that one though? That's like the easiest debate ever. What did Shaq say to make him win?
It's not that
than KD.
It's not that he won. No. He won.
You said it. No, you said that.
No. He won the argument. Was he right about the argument? No, he won the argument though because I did.
I don't see nowhere in this life where he could win that.
And that was he. That's the whole thing that I was.
What did you say? No, I want to know.
I said nothing. I'm sorry, I said nothing for the
KD. What did you say, Shaq? That had the world like Bron is Kyrie and KD is Draymond.
Yeah, this is what I'm trying to say. You know, in those movies where it's those scenes where it's just mayhem, and you're just like, why is like this villain getting all this off right now? That's what was happening while you were gone. I looked around. I was like, okay, Thor doesn't have his hammer. It's like an easy matchup. I see Dub.
No, but that's the thing, though. I think anyone could win. Kevin Durant has a better handle than LeBron James battle. Ball control, right? Sometimes debatable is a win. There you go. You got it, JD. That is true. That's nasty though.
Users submitted topics. Make sure you're in our Discord if you want to submit topics. It's the easiest place to do it, and it's the most visible place for us to see them. Starting with Around the NBA podcast in Discord. LeBron in his first 8 years with prime Shaq, how many rings do they win?
See, I like this question. Let me get my chill time back. See, this is good right here. they're winning 4 at least.
They're not winning more than Kobe and Shaq.
That's not true because they're going up
They're
against
not.
Paul Pierce and they're winning those.
They're not winning more than Kobe and Shaq.
That team was on demon time.
Wait, so you're telling me that Shaq, like the Shaq that we know that was with Kobe, with LeBron going up against the Boston, are you mad right now?
What are you talking about, Shaq? I just don't think that. I think Kobe and Shaq is a better fit than LeBron and Shaq just because just look at the whole pick and roll. It's easier to guard LeBron and Shaq than it is for Kobe and Shaq because Kobe could score on all 3 levels, especially at that time.
Wait. When have we seen Shaq and Kobe like do a 2-man game on the side, pick and roll? Like, how often have you seen that?
It hasn't happened. Are you serious?
No, I'm saying it's happened, but I'm saying like that's not the.
It's happening better with LeBron. It's happening better with LeBron.
No.
Times better than Kobe Bryant. What are you talking about right now?
Well, at that time, you also
easily.
got to take into consideration the coach. They're running the triangle as well. Are we changing the whole dynamic? Are we just putting Shaq, Lakers Shaq with Braun, with Phil Jackson, or any other coach?
Braun can run triangle easy though. That's
No, I think Braun
pick.
is a perfect triangle player.
Yeah.
But I think Braun playing like Scottie Pippen is a perfect triangle player, but Braun playing like Braun is not a perfect triangle player because he needs to hold the ball and shoot it spread out.
I'm with that.
With Shaq is going to be very difficult because Shaq is posting up 99.8% of the time.
But the thing is, Shaq's probably going to average 40 because LeBron has the wherewithal to say, I'm giving it to you every single time, big fella.
And
if
that's
you're having
fine.
an off game. But Kobe is like, I need to get mine. LeBron is like, no, we're about to intentionally win every single game.
Also, Kobe bailed Shaq's ass out a lot when Shaq wasn't performing to the point where he's supposed to. Kobe
vice
took
versa.
it up on himself, put his cape on, and was like, you know what?
It's vice versa.
Chill out, big fella.
It's
I got this.
So are you saying that Kobe's first 8 years are better than LeBron's first 8 years?
I think Kobe's a better player in his first 8 years than Braun was. And I think Kobe was a better player in the next 8 years than Braun was. So I just think Kobe was a better player. And I think he's a better fit with Shaq.
So this is a biased take.
No, I think Kobe's better than Shaq. But I'm saying, or I think Kobe's better than LeBron. But here's also what I want to look at, though. Here's also what I want to look at. I do.
Yo, Ron, you're being nasty right now. You're being really nasty right now.
Because you just said it's debatable. If you could argue KD that Bron has better handles than KD, I can easily argue that Kobe Bryant is better than LeBron James. Easily.
All right. I just don't know what else you want from LeBron.
It's Jack. You said that that LeBron would have to take a back seat and be more of that playmaker. So then, if LeBron's doing that, we do not look at LeBron the same way. Then
you guys always kill LeBron for taking the back seat. For years, you guys killed LeBron for being unselfish and giving it up. So you don't think he's going to give it up every single time to Shaq?
but he's not going to look the same type of LeBron that we're used to.
Why do you think that?
It's based on what you just told
LeBron
me.
couldn't. No. LeBron.
Yes,
done
I think Kobe could do that.
LeBron has been unselfish his entire career. That's one of his biggest knocks of why he'll never catch MJ. So now, in the moment that he does it with Shaq, you think what? You think LeBron's still not going to dominate?
I don't. No. I'm going off of your logic. I'm going off of your logic. In order for that whole Shaq and LeBron duo to work, they're going to need a lot of jump shooters. They definitely are. Because all you got to do is shrink the floor in those guys, and it's easier to beat those guys.
Whatever. Kobe and Shaq had a bunch of jump shooters too. Or just Kobe was just crazy jump shooter that they didn't also need jump shooters.
No, Kobe didn't need spacing like that. Kobe could get off no matter what. That is the difference, Shaq.
But Braun and Kobe don't play like. That's why I don't think the comparison fit. Braun and Kobe doesn't play like.
Like who are we swapping? Like who are we swapping? Are we putting Shaq on the Cavs or are we putting LeBron on the Lakers?
It says LeBron's first 8 years, so I think Shaq has to go to the Cavs.
No, LeBron has to go to the Lakers.
They're just using LeBron first year.
It doesn't matter. Do both.
No, right. It doesn't matter. I think they're just saying that prime LeBron with prime Shaq. Basically, it's the question. The years don't even matter. You're just looking at prime Braun and prime Shaq on the team.
No, it's the first 8 years. It's the first 8 years.
Because prime Braun to me is when he was with Miami.
Yeah.
Listen, prime Braun is from 08 versus the Pistons and from on. From that quarter, third,
and he averaged 30 that year.
And
he averaged 30 that year.
Yeah, from that, that's Braun in his.
He led the league in scoring.
I don't think he's ever led the league in scoring.
But don't you think
he led the league in scoring in 08?
Oh, wait.
Dale,
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. That's dope.
30.0.
But don't you think Prime also has something to do with understanding the game? So when he comes into the league and whatever year that was, that's not his. You know what I mean? Like he's not.
No, not from when he. But
polished of a player, so he can't be in his prime.
No, see, I view it differently because he took that team to the finals in 07. I might add, like
yeah,
07.
But he's been already in the league for 4 or 5 years. For 4 years.
Right. So, and we're talking about years after that. And you're saying you don't think that year is his prime as well. I think that year is.
I see what you're saying. I'm
because
going.
His
I'm
numbers
it
then look his.
I see
you
what
just
you're
basing the mental side.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is like I'm saying like I'm looking at the different stints that he has. So we going his first 8 years was with the Cavs, and then after that was with Miami, right? And so like he was definitely in his prime with Miami. But when we talk about the Cavs, he was, let's say, in his prime like the last 4 years of that, or maybe the last 3 years, whatever you want to say.
Okay,
so to me,
like
so what I'm saying is like if I was to pick a prime Bron, whether that's the Cavs prime or the Miami, I'm going Miami 100% of the time.
Yeah, but everything is heightened based on winning. You know what I'm saying? Everything is heightened based on the team and winning. Like he had, everything was just more because he averaged less numbers than some of those Cavs years. But it's just the fact of
Dub, I'm just curious.
Winning.
Dub, I'm just curious because you said that Kobe could score in every single way. So are you trying to say LeBron can't score the ball? Because you're stuck in this narrative that LeBron can only score at the hoop.
No. It's just I think that Kobe's just that much better than LeBron. That is the point. You see, LeBron in his first 8 years, when he lost to the Spurs, they shrunk the floor on him and they made him more of a jump shooter. And he only had one game above. He didn't even have. Who was he
playing? Who was he playing with?
Shaq. What does that matter for them shrinking the floor and letting you shoot? That's what they did. Shaq
on his team.
But Shaq, all right, so this is what we're going with, right? If you put Shaq on the Cavs, I could see your argument for 4 rings. But if you put in LeBron on the Lakers, I don't believe so because people underrate how tough the league was in at that time. And
let's do it.
2001
let's do it. So you're sending what to Shaq? Who's guarding Shaq in all of these years?
You have the San Antonio Spurs. You have the Sacramento Kings. You have
who's guarding Shaq? Who is stopping Shaq?
You don't know. I always say Tim Duncan. No, I always bring him up. That he right.
And they almost lost to the Kings. They lose to the Spurs. I do think they lose to the Spurs. I think they lose to the Spurs both times, and I also think they lose to the Pistons too.
And what about the Kings? Because the Kings was up by like 20 or and then there was like a whole conspiracy about that game being fixed and everything. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, Page putting up a bunch of air balls. That's what you're talking about.
That's the game.
Literally documented that the game that series was fixed.
So there you go.
Really a documentary.
That's another one that they could have lost.
Wait, that was before Bron though. We're talking about 03 and on.
What we talking? No. I'm talking about LeBron going to the Lakers and on. So that's 96 or 97, whatever.
No. It's LeBron's first 8 years. So he didn't start till 2003.
Again, as I said, if you put in Shaq on the Cavs, I'm with y'all. I got y'all. I don't think he'll have that same success if LeBron goes to the Lakers though.
Okay.
I think they get 2 or 3.
Next viewer submitted question. This is from Deshaun. Who would be the worst roommate in a player's choice house, and who would be the best roommate in a player's choice house?
Well, we actually had a house, and it was the roommate thing was pretty funny.
Oh my god.
I've had Sack as a roommate for all road trips and preseason, and it was a great time.
We were up until 6 playing poker, so that's technically being roommates. That's
I'm talking about preseason. When we go to the casino, we would.
Me and Dale really get along.
Yeah. So I don't know JD's realm as a roommate because he'll get drunk, and any person drunk upon the stage of JD's drunkenness would be like sit in the front of the room, and that would happen. So I don't know anyone else. So I'll say Shaq because I've experienced and lived with that. And Ron was pretty cool. He had one nasty Turkish story I always bring up, but other than that, Ron's a good guy. Ron's a good guy in that aspect. He's a nasty Turkish guy.
Ron in Turkey is ridiculous.
Can't wait to be in
Yeah,
Turkey in
so-
February.
So that was that.
All right, what's the next question?
Because I don't need to get into those stories.
We're not gonna get to this. All right. I was gonna say I would have loved to live with Dub if I was in my early 20s, but there's no way I could do that right now.
I
Gotcha.
could have partied with Dub in JUCO. Like
Easily.
Dub would have been my guy for
Easily.
sure.
But right now,
Appreciate
it's
it.
like, oof.
Gotcha.
This last question from Gang. When is Dub gonna walk back his take on Miami making the conference finals?
Until they show me something different. I mean, they've been hurt and we're still winning games. We're top 4 seed. Until they show me something different, bro. I'm not walking that thing back at all.
Why is that a walk back right now, though? That's like the Miami's really like every time they're healthy, they're not playing bad. They're not like why?
It's because my name is attached to it.
Possibly.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
what
say
it
this.
is.
Nobody wants to play Miami in the playoffs. Nobody.
Right.
Ron, what the hell are you talking about? Nobody
Who
wants
wants
to play
to
them.
play Miami? Who wants to play
They
Miami?
never win.
The
Clearly
Bucks don't want to
everybody-
play
they haven't-
Miami.
The
They
Bucks
haven't won a
definitely don't wanna play
championship
Miami.
yet. So stop with this nonsense today, Ron.
It doesn't matter if they win a championship. You still don't. You still know it's going to be a tough opponent.
But I'm gonna say this: tough opponent or not, what you said earlier in the show, nobody fears Miami.
You don't think so?
No,
So when Victor
What did-
Oladipo comes
nobody's
back,
going to
that
be.
doesn't-
They're going to
that
be like,
doesn't
"Oh,
make
this is
them
going to
even
be
scary?
tough," but nobody's going to be like, "Oh man, we really got the work."
What did
cut out for
you
us."
What did you say earlier in the show?
Yeah, what did you?
No, we was talking about
come
how
on,
people. No, we was talking about how people like are fearing other players, and that's why the other players have the upper advantage, as opposed to you know what I'm
Are
saying.
you
Like,
talking about the little bro mentality that we talking
Yeah,
about? No,
yeah.
that's a whole different scenario. Those are.
but we're
peers.
talking about the fear. And so what I'm saying is, are you saying that like players, use fear to their advantage the same way, teams can use fear as their advantage? I'm
Yeah.
saying that nobody fears the Heat. They will say, okay, this is a formidable opponent, but fam, nobody fears the Heat right now.
I can get behind that. I don't think nobody's scared of them, but at the same time, if it's like, can I play the Heat or can I play these guys? Teams are like, we don't want to.
Who do y'all think? Who do you think are the most feared team in the NBA right now?
To
Bucks.
be honest,
It would have to be either the Warriors or the Heat.
Well, yeah, Warriors. I'm gonna say
in my
Warriors.
opinion-
Warriors or the Heat.
In my opinion,
Warriors or
it's
the
always
Heat.
Warriors and Nets. Like
I think Warriors and
far
Nets.
as most feared,
I think
it's
Warriors and
always
Nets.
Warriors and Nets. Like that's just the logical answers to me.
I think
outside of that-
I think people holding out on the Nets because everybody wants to see what this is looking like. You know what I'm saying? Now that they
But
got
that's
their
scary,
current
though.
consolation. Yeah, I mean it's unpredictable, and so that
that's very fearful.
But what
like,
I'm,
that's
but
what you
yeah,
get afraid of.
okay. If you want to look at it like that, yeah, then I would rank them probably number one because you don't know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
I know in the first round, I know the team I don't want to see, and that is the Suns. I told you that guys that last summer before they did what they did, and they did what they did and made it all the way to the finals. I don't want to see them.
See, the thing about that, Shaq, though, is in the first round they're going to play an 8 seed. So we more so got to think second and
But last
conference
season,
finals,
the beginning of last season, the whole time I said nobody wants to see CP3 in those first 2 rounds. If he gets injured, then that's another thing. He got COVID and still beat that. Could have won the championship, to be honest. It wasn't just like it was. Giannis was just unstoppable, but according to you guys, with a different scheme, they could have won. I'm just saying the Suns are. I feel like they're a force more than Miami Heat. Now I can see if you said that about the Suns, but if I'm the Miami Heat,
I like
who
the
doesn't
Suns.
play the
Better
Miami
than
Heat?
the Suns.
The Sixers
the
aren't scared of the
Suns.
Heat. The Bucks aren't scared of the Heat. The
Sixers
Nets aren't scared
definitely
of
don't
the
wanna
Heat.
play
The
the
Bulls
I
aren't
think
scared
they're
of the
all.
Heat.
I
None
think
of those teams
all-
want to play the Heat,
I think they're
especially
all
when
afraid.
Victor Oladipo comes back. Bam gets healthy.
All right, let's go.
Nobody wants
Let's
to play
go.
the Heat.
Let's go.
Jack, you want to give
Moving
us a recap of recent NBA games?
Yes, I actually will do this recent rundown and see. Now that Dale's joined the show, I got my second wind. Levine leads the way as the Bulls win 9 straight. They beat the Wizards. Zach LaVine had 27. Kobe White chipped in 21. The Bulls matched their longest win streak since 2010, 2011. So yeah, Fred VanVleet got his first career triple-double. They beat the Jazz. He had 37, 10, and 10. But the Jazz, I think, have a lot of people either injured or in COVID protocol. Joel had 31 and 12 to beat. They beat the Spurs. He's averaging 33 and 10 over his last 6 games. Dejante Murray had 27, but the Spurs also had a lot of people. in protocol. Tim Hardaway Jr. had 19. Luka has an ankle injury. Chris Stapps is in COVID protocol for the 4th straight game. Giannis, they blew out the Nets, 121, 109. Giannis scored 31. Chris Middleton had 15 of his 20 in the third quarter.
What was that little scoff?
Bobby Portis had 20 of his 25 in the first half. I don't know who he was abusing. KD had 29, 9 and 7. The Nets have lost 5 straight home games, I guess, because Kyrie's not there. I see you guys as Kyrie points now. It's all coming full circle. James Harden finished with 16, 9 and 7. Does anybody want to talk about that?
I want to go back to your Bobby Portis point because he was abusing everyone in the first quarter. But go ahead.
D'Angelo Russell had 27 and 12 for Minnesota. Cat had 19. Anthony Edwards had 24.
There we go.
There we go. I don't know could we talk about that Cat thing? If it's anything of the show, I think that might have been the nastiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Please do.
It's on JD. If JD,
go ahead, though. Go. I want to hear your
seriously though. What is this? So, I think Ron was on the Cat side as well, right? And y'all were saying that Cat just needs a good. What were y'all saying? Cat needs a good team or what? Like.
Yeah,
Dub said
every time
called Cat a loser, right? And y'all didn't agree with that.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, I didn't agree.
How
with that.
isn't he not a loser? But y'all first thing y'all go to with Kyrie before Braun got there, he was a loser.
I've never talked about Kyrie before Braun there.
I
never
have
talked about Kyrie.
It's Cat was a loser, but anytime you give him a good team, he's in the playoffs. The same with Zach LaVine, according to whoever. That's just what it is. If you're not making the playoffs, you are a loser. That's why when you guys say Zach LaVine, I always say that's an emotional pick. That's why I stick up for him. But the moment you give Zach LaVine a team, he's no longer a loser. So I'm saying the same thing with Cat. If you give Cat the teams that these other bigs have, he will be in the playoffs.
So why do you say who was Kevin Durant before he got to the Warriors?
What do you mean? I never said that who was Kevin Durant before he got to the Warriors.
Shaq, are you serious?
In what context? What do you mean? When have I
You
ever
always
said
say
that?
take away Kevin Durant rings, he's a Carmelo Anthony.
1,000? Who has put Cat in the Hall of Fame? Who has done that? You're comparing.
I'm not
KD
talking about. No. I'm comparing what you're saying.
No. You can't compare. No, because the gravities are different. You've seen Interstellar. On one planet, the time is sped up a little bit faster than everywhere else. You're comparing Cat to Kevin Durant and trying to bring the logic.
Okay,
no.
Let's not go KD. Let's compare Cat to Anthony Davis.
What about
another person who y'all shun? But when he was by himself, he was doing much more than Cat is doing with Minnesota right now.
Every time that you bring up AD, when have I ever shunned KD? I don't. These takes.
No, I said AD. I said AD.
Yeah,
I said AD.
I've never. When have I ever just said Anthony Davis? Dale, why are you looking like that every time? When? What point? What TikTok video?
Shaq, so you're on Anthony Davis' side a lot. Is what you're telling me right now.
He hasn't came up enough for me to be on either side of the pine. He hasn't.
Are y'all hearing this and ears are bleeding, or y'all like, wow? Because now no one said nothing bad about AD.
Hey, just so I do.
Right
so they could pick up Cat.
Right now, in this moment, I'm being very honest about Anthony Davis. The same way I'm being honest about Luka Doncic. I don't know if it's the ball, the reffing, or everything in between, but they're both for having down years. Those are just facts.
So they're having I honestly, AD down year to me is only based on his 3-point percentage. I would say that, and I don't care whatever else you want to call it. You could call it that way. And Luka ain't been playing like when last time Luka played?
He's been out a good couple days.
He's been out a good minute before that game, right? 12.
Did he play like 2 games back to back, or was it just one?
So here's the thing. Here's the question.
He had like almost a triple.
So my main thing is why y'all defending Cat so much.
Before we get to me, you need to put Dub into his rightful place. If you're saying all this, is Cat a loser?
He's a loser compared to how you view losers. 100%.
No. Don't context, Ben. I just asked you a simple question.
I'm not context. But if I had to
you don't say yes or no, it's an automatic context, Ben.
No. If I had asked me the question, I'm answering for you because you saying you can't. You change the narrative.
Trying to steal my context move. That's my context move. That's the move I always
go with Dub, and I'm gonna agree because I want to hear your full wrath. Yes, Karl Anthony Towns is a loser. Yes, he is.
So with that logic, then Anthony Davis before was a loser, correct?
Not true.
Anthony Davis was a
because
loser. He was
because he made the playoffs more than once.
But look, the year that, okay, he did.
And he didn't need Jimmy Butler to come there and make a fuss and do all this stuff.
Wait, was it the East or the West?
He had
I need to know.
He was in the West. Anthony Davis was in the West.
Yeah, would you say that Minnesota is one of the worst all-time franchises? Would you say that it's at the
I would agree with you. I would agree that it's at the bottom. Let's continue this path. Yes, it's at the bottom.
Outside of Kevin Garnett, in the history of the Minnesota Timberwolves, when have they ever been relevant?
I agree with you there.
So that entire franchise has a loser's mentality. When you put a talent like Karl Anthony Towns, you can't deny his numbers because his numbers are insane. You can't deny them.
Shaq, you're speaking into my point. That makes perfect sense. That makes perfect. All I'm saying is why you don't say this about Kyrie Irving and the Cleveland Cavaliers franchise before LeBron.
Well, we've seen this before with KG.
You see,
KG was making the playoffs.
No, KG didn't start
surrounding him with enough talent to be successful. That's the only point I'm making, is that we can't call Karl Anthony Towns a loser, and they haven't.
Let me ask you a question. The team Karl Anthony Towns had around him is better than any team Luka Doncic has had to me.
I don't think so.
Dale,
with the talent.
Because all you're doing is trying to pick from.
I'm not trying to. I'm picking y'all points that make my point.
I never said Anthony Davis was a loser. I don't care what you say. That has never just verbally came out of my mouth. That I never said that. So tell me the point that you're trying to attack.
You said this though. Hold on. You said this though. You said Anthony Davis is no stat island when he was with the Pelicans.
If you think Karl Anthony Towns isn't on empty stat,
he's for sure there.
He doesn't have the clown mask on at the empty stat carnival. He's one of the guys in the front row.
I'm viewing your empty stats carnival and losing as the cotton candy at the empty stat carnival.
No. What the
when you have empty stat.
Of course.
Yes,
I'm with you.
So it's the same.
But if you give any player a team and you go to the playoffs,
no, you can't bring that up.
What opportunity has Cat had with a good team?
Who cares? Make your own opportunity if it's based on what you're saying.
No, you can't. You can't do that because you would never say that for Kyrie Irving when he was his first 4 years in Cleveland. He didn't make his own opportunity.
But I wouldn't say what you're saying. That's my point. I wouldn't say what you're saying.
I wouldn't say what I'm saying. Make your own opportunity because I understand it. I wouldn't say make your own opportunity. No, the organization. You aren't the coach. You aren't the GM. You aren't the president of the team.
You can't understand it if you created empty stats island. That means you don't understand it.
Empty stats, it stands alone. So you trying to tie anything to stats right now is not.
You can't say a person. You can't say empty stats with a winning team or winning franchise.
Yo, Dale.
You can't. It just doesn't fit. Who? Name one person in a winning
ask me the
franchise
question that you really want to ask me right now, and I'm going to give you a straight up answer. Tell me, Kyrie,
I don't have it.
Losing first 4 years. Yes. KD, not empty stats. He took them to the finals. I'm not about to jump off that cliff with you, but let's keep naming players.
Dame Lillard.
He's an empty stat guy to me. I'm sorry,
fellas. Oh my God, that's
you
bad.
See stuff like how?
That's bad.
Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest.
How?
Just be honest. If you had to look at Dame's career and you had to choose left or right, left being losing, right being a winner, which one would you choose?
Winning.
I mean, I don't know why we have to ask Shaq these questions because he's already established that anybody who's not winning is an empty stats guy.
But Dame is winning.
That's my point. That's why I said you can't associate empty stat without losing. So that's why they're one and the same.
You're right. Dale and Dove, you guys are right. Okay. Technically, Karl is a loser. Technically, he hasn't won anything. He's had losing seasons. Only made the playoffs once.
He's been to the playoffs one time, I think.
Yeah.
When Jimmy
Butler.
Technically, he's a loser. The point is,
it's not technically. He's a loser.
He is a loser.
Okay, he's a loser. He's a loser. The point that we're trying to make is if you surround him with a little bit of talent, he won't be a loser.
Of course, that's any one of the guys you guys love to hate.
That's
Yo,
the same. That's my point.
Hold on. I think we're talking about two different things, because to me, there's a loser.
1000%.
There's a loser, like, like the technicality of it, like y'all saying, you know what I mean? If you're not winning, you losing, and that's just what it is. If you've never
that's
won
not
anything,
what I'm talking about though, because that's why Dame isn't there.
I'm with you.
Right.
What now, Del, you're on the other side of the fence, and I agree with that also, is how content is a player with the position that he's in? Is he cool? Like, is he cool with just being in the NBA, getting his buckets and getting that type of respect and not really worrying about winning?
Some of those players like that, right?
Exactly. Does he go home cry? Like, does he cry? Like, we've seen guys cry after games, even meaningless games. Like, they just can't handle taking an L. You know what I'm saying? Is Cat one of those guys? Yes or no? That to me would define whether or not he's a loser or not.
So, Dub, you think Cat's happy losing?
I think, to what Yura was saying, he's not over there overly dramatic, upset about being a loser for the whole entirety of his career.
I think Dame's happier with losing than Cat.
He's tried to get.
He makes the playoffs consistently. How is he
makes
a
the
loser?
playoffs consistently, and they get their asses kicked consistently.
That's fine, bro. Just
They
because no. You're not going to sit here and say that. That is fine because he's going most of the time. He goes up against competition that is just better than him. You cannot take that away from him.
And that's the thing. Do what KD did then. Do what LeBron did then.
KD.
He's had multiple opportunities to leave.
Point.
No, I'm not
Make
saying
a situation for him. That's what Dale said.
Go to the Warriors. I'm not saying go to the Warriors, but Dame has had multiple opportunities to maybe go play with Miami.
When was the last time he didn't make the playoffs? When was the last time he didn't?
It's not about that, Dub.
It is about that.
If you can't consistently, what do they say?
It's not about that, Dub, because you said Cat consistently is at the bottom, so therefore he's a loser. You called Cat ass.
Dame has not consistently been at the bottom ever. The only time he
consistently lost.
He has lost in the playoffs, but when it comes to regular season games,
in the playoffs, answer this question to me. In the playoffs, does he have more wins or losses?
Losses.
Hey, what do they say?
But guess what? I look at Dame in this light that he is that player who could at least will my team to the playoffs. That he has will his team to the playoffs. You're not gonna say that he hasn't. I don't see that with Cat. I've never seen it.
Would you be content getting to the first and second round every year and getting smacked? Would you?
I wouldn't be content with that at all. I know why that I wouldn't.
So if you ask me, that's a loser mentality.
And what is Cat?
I just said Cat's a loser.
Okay.
I just said that.
Dave's not a loser. Dave's not a loser.
Saying, has Cat had an opportunity to be a free agent and go elsewhere?
Who, Cat?
He resigned.
So, yeah.
He resigned. Dame. Has Dame had the opportunity to leave?
So you're blaming this guy for being loyal to his people?
No,
that's what you're telling me.
I'm saying that he's comfortable with losing the same way that you're saying Cat's comfortable with losing.
So, Shaq, let me ask you this, right? Let me ask you this. Hold on. Let me ask you this.
It's very different losing in the second round and the third round.
1,000%. You're right.
You're right. Planning his vacation in February.
I think it's more demoralizing to lose every year to the same team in the first or second round.
Well, that's when you'll have to look at.
Even want to go.
But Ron, look at it like this.
That's not true.
Let's say we on this podcast, right? You get an offer for somebody else who is more successful, or you believe that you have a better chance. But you loyal to this. You want to be in this because you have faith that this can grow into something bigger than that.
Yeah.
So would you really label yourself a loser for staying with this core?
No, because I'm gonna go get the bag and then I'm gonna quit that job, or I'm gonna wait till that ends and then I'm gonna come back here.
Wow.
I'm gonna do a broad.
JD, please save us, please.
All right, let's do a draft.
Shaq, I'm not Shaq. Dub, I got.
What are we doing here? Are we on time?
You want to go for 4 hours?
I don't care what we are here. Dell is back. We're in the moment. What do we have to lose?
Let's get right. I'm ready, man.
Dub missed work for this.
I did. And now I'm kind of upset because I didn't have to, but it's fine.
4 hours. Players.
Euro, you got somewhere to be?
It's not about having places to be. This is so frustrating, Shaq. Oh my God. We'll talk about it afterwards. What do you think it's about? Every time we talk about this.
Come on, Shaq.
You have short-term memory loss? Okay. All right. Players Court.
Slap your headset again.
Players Court. The rules, Dell wasn't here last time, so 24 seconds to get your point across. The chat is going to pick topics. They're also going to pick who's voted off each round, and then at the end, who won players court. Let me pull up this timer.
By the way, before we start, Kevin Garnett, you're really extremely nasty for saying Steph Curry is the Michael Jordan of this era. Bill Simmons, you're nasty for saying LeBron James didn't change the game of basketball. Actually, you're not. You're right. He didn't change it because nobody can do what LeBron has done. So you're right. He didn't change the game of basketball. It's one of a kind, my friend.
All right, chat. Players court 1 through 10. Everyone start spamming the chat with a number 1 through 10 for the first topic. How are we going
can we to speed up things, can we do 1v1s and winners of both meet in the championship?
Oh, that's great.
Who votes? Who votes?
Oh, we have 5 now, huh? My bad.
Oh yeah, there's 5.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be the same way. All right.
Dale, you don't know who how player court works, do you?
Not the new one, no.
You get 24-second. Somebody gets kicked off the island every round, and it's 10 different topics.
Wow, that's nice. Is it like around the horn, muting someone?
Yeah, you get muted at 24 seconds.
Right.
All right. For time's sake, I see a lot of 7s and.
Hold on, wait. Pick the order. Pick the order before you pick the topic.
I know. Oh shoot. Yeah. Sorry. I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick the order each round. Chat will pick the topic. I'll pick the order. So we are going to go.
Yo, good to have you back.
We're gonna go Dell last since
Good.
so you can see how
It's about to be a wicked week.
This player's court is handled. We're gonna go Shaq, Euro, Dub, Dell. Shaq, oh, fucking Ron's here. He's disappeared. I did. We're gonna go Shaq, Shaq, Euro, Dub, Ron, Dell. Shaq, Euro, Dub, Ron, Dell. All right, starting with Shaq, most iconic NBA logo. You have 24 seconds. Let me know when you're ready.
Well, this is easy. The Los Angeles Lakers is the most iconic NBA logo for various reasons. I mean, they held up a lot of banners. It's recognized globally. Any person that knows NBA or basketball, it doesn't matter. They see that Lakers logo, they know exactly what it stands for.
Boom.
They know what it is and what it stands for.
Euro.
I like that, Shaq. I like that a lot. That's very emotional and sentimental. I'm gonna go with the Golden State Warriors for the simple fact that it's statistically proven that they have the biggest following worldwide. More people have seen the Golden State Warriors logo than the Los Angeles Lakers logo, and that's a fact. So I'm gonna go with the Dubs.
I'm sorry, JD. I'm hate to cut you off. Are this most impactful team logo or just logo associated with NBA?
Most iconic NBA logo.
You can do whatever you want. The chat decides if they're convinced or not.
But it's got to be NBA logo, this topic.
What do you
NBA
like NBA team
logo?
So you have to say because
I mean that's
it
it
literally says most iconic NBA logo, so you can interpret that however you want to interpret that.
Okay, perfect. All right. Okay.
Well, damn. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because I
did that right.
Hey, you gotta ask questions. You don't.
No, it's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I'm with that. What I did though was like for me, Shaq basically set the parameters, and I was just following suit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But I mean, that's cool. That's cool.
But going last, I mean, you got to improvise. So you got to do what you got to do.
Exactly. Well, for me, it's like I don't have anything to base this off of, so I can just go off of anything, and then it'll be completely asked out. But it's in my best interest to go against what you said because at worst case scenario is me versus you, and then you're going to be out.
That's not true, Euro. You can do whatever you want to do. You just got to convince the chat. Like all you got to do is convince the chat, not me.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to convince the chat by saying that whatever you were saying is nice, and whatever I'm saying is factual.
All right, Dove, it's on you.
We both can stay in this, Euro. It's just the first round.
Yeah, they haven't voted Dub out yet, so you guys will. Go ahead, Dub.
But Del, I'm gonna save it for you. I'm gonna pick the Chicago Bulls logo due to what Michael Jordan was and what Michael Jordan is and how he impacted the league. I believe a lot of people in that time became Bulls fans, and that's just a universally known NBA logo.
Ron.
Are we sticking to straight teams or are we doing everything?
I'm not. Just go ahead.
Where were you 20 seconds ago?
I know that, but Dub went with a team too, so I'm like, just
Doesn't
keep
matter.
it fair.
You don't have to keep it fair.
Okay. Give me the Jumpman logo. It's currently right now on every NBA jersey. It's the hottest shoe that's ever donned on an NBA court since '84. When you go to these other countries, you see people wearing Jordans. I want Jordan's logo.
All right, Del,
Well, that
you have
that was my pick as well, but I had the second if in case Ron jumped in that bag. The most iconic logo, NBA logo, referring to the NBO, is the logo.
Yeah.
It's the logo.
Dale minions, like Dale, you're in because of that. But like all of this prancing, dubbing the sound like yeah. and just back to his normal self. I love it. Let's go.
It's the logo. Like you just see that, and it's like I know where I'm going.
No, that was kind of an Olympic ring moment. I like it.
Yes.
All right, chat. Who's out of here? Names in the chat.
They gonna vote. They gonna vote me off.
We already got one dub lost. Only one. I see two.
It's gonna be 3, 4, 5. It's all right. And my top two was gonna be the MJ and the NBA logo, but I was gonna save it.
Dub your band.
I'm surprised.
We got one for Ron.
I'm surprised nobody said Nike after Ron said, some of the.
Well, I was the only one, and then
Yeah,
I was the only
no
one.
wins.
All right. Yo, Ron and Dub are actually going head and head here.
Oh,
man. Let's get a Ron versus Dub. What is it? Play-in game? Play-in round? I'm here.
Go ahead. Play-in round. That's fine.
Because I keep seeing Ron and Dub, yeah, we're gonna do a little elimination round. Give me a number.
Give me a second,
chat.
guys.
Give me a number, chat. What was that? Okay, that was 7. I like that.
How did Ron get voted out? The Jumpman logo.
Oh, no, they are hating right now. Because
Yeah,
it's some people saying that the pick was fired, but other people are saying that it's a sports logo. But it literally was birthed in the NBA.
I mean,
people are saying
Ron in the NBA.
People are saying because Ron's wasn't an NBA logo, they didn't hear.
He didn't convince them enough.
Yeah. And here's the thing: if somebody would have picked, Nike, that would have beat out the Jordan logo too. You know what I'm saying? Because what you said was it's recognized around the world. Everybody's rocking Jordans, but Nike's is, would have like 96% market share.
But then they would have said Nike's not an NBA logo too. So. But that's the reason why I asked that, because I'm like, if that's the case, I would have just chosen sports team.
All right.
Yeah. Shove it.
I
got booted.
I have the number for the topic. And I also
Who got booted? I'm sorry. Who got booted?
No one yet. I have a number written down on my piece of paper. Dub, give me a number between
decide,
1
JD.
and 10.
It's advantages to both.
7.
Ron?
6.
Dub, you literally got the number. It was 7. Do you want to go first or second?
Can I know the topic?
Nope.
Wow, I'll go second.
All right. Ron, the topic is greatest sports moment of all time for any sport. You have 10 seconds to think, and then you're on.
It's tough.
Yo, chat, let's keep it a buck. Either Dub or Ron. We don't need another split decision.
All right, Ron, you ready?
Yeah.
Greatest sport moment of all time for any sport. Go.
It's still the Jumpman logo. Give me Michael Jordan in 1998 when he crossed them, pulled up, held his string, and they won the championship. It was a game winner in the championship game. I'm going Michael Jordan. It sealed his legacy and his career. Give me that moment.
All right, Dub.
I'm going with LeBron coming back from 3-1, especially with the way that he won it. For Cleveland for the past 50 years, they haven't won a championship. And for him to come back home and win that really polarized him to the level that he is today. So, of course, that 3-1 comeback is, to me, probably the greatest thing that happened in the NBA.
Bang. All right, if you're watching on Twitch, I'm running a poll. You have to pick who lost. Who are you voting out? This will be a lot easier to tell. That's going to run for 60 seconds. And then while you guys are voting, start throwing numbers in the chat again for topic.
I wanted to pick the Philadelphia Eagles championship. I don't know how that would have voted well in the chat.
You could have picked any sports moment.
That's my thing, and you guys really went 5 years ago in 98.
Yeah.
What would you guys have chose?
I mean,
Well,
there's some
Ron.
grand slam, there's some walk-off grand slams for the, you know what I mean, for the World Series. That was
But that's the
pretty
thing.
big. I
The
feel like.
chat the chat only knows basketball, though.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
had-
why
I
you
had-
probably
that's
have to
why-
stay there.
Don't put
That's
those
why I
limits in
stayed there.
chat. Don't do that. You hear how nasty these guys are, chat? Next one.
None of them know what Aaron Boone did to the Red Sox.
Oh
They
my
do.
God, this is close. Wow.
Oh
It was
my
11 to
God.
12. Dub got booted 1 vote. Rated the
Damn.
2. Sorry, Dub. Maybe next week.
Used to it.
All right. New round. I don't see a bunch of numbers coming in. I'm just going to pick one that has been put up. All right. I've got my number for the topic. Okay, I like this one. Let's do, how is this? We did Shaq, Euro, Dub, Ron, Dell. We're just going to reverse the order. We're going to go Dell, Ron, Euro, Shaq. The topic is greatest sports figure. Greatest sports figure. Now, you can interpret this however you want because that's all it says. Greatest sports figure. Dell, you have 10 seconds to, unless you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
When I think of sports, and what it means to me and the profession I'm in, the profession I'm in, I'm gonna go with Michael Jordan. I'm gonna go that aura, just everything he did for basketball in that time. Like he made kids like myself believe. And then when you watch The Last Dance, you see like he was a larger than life figure, and that's the first time I ever heard an athlete being like larger than life, and then seeing it and then just understanding it. Even people to this day, they get around him as like Jesus or whoever. So call him Black Jesus. So I'm gonna go with MJ, Michael Jordan.
I don't have the mute feature anymore, Shaq, because that's not my call. I tried to mute him.
Okay. We're good.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. It would have been so funny though. All right. Ron, 24 seconds is on you.
I'm gonna go with Muhammad Ali, who also is known as the greatest boxer of all time. We all know he has countless titles, but also outside of the ring, he was a polarizing figure and he pushed the culture forward. Just all around, he's just iconic in the ring, out of the ring, and also just his personality as well. One of the greatest to ever do it. One of the best sports figures ever.
Wow, that was literally 24 seconds on the dot. Euro.
I was going to pick Ali too, but now I have to go with Serena for the simple fact that she is quite arguably the most dominant athlete, period, male or female. And also, I mean, she's pushing, gender boundaries and everything like that. So she's just opening up the world of sports to a whole new demographic that has traditionally and criminally been underserved. Shout out to all the
It's on me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Steph Curry for obvious reasons. I mean, he completely helped revolutionize the NBA. He made it an actual realization that JD, you or Dub can make it to the NBA as long as you can shoot threes. You no longer have to be athletic. All you have to do is just start shooting threes from the moment you hit elementary school. He's won championships. He's considered one of the greatest. I mean, he will. So I think Steph is. I think he will be.
That's
go
24
down.
seconds. And also, Shaq, that's not true because that's all I did playing, and I'm not in the NBA. I'm running the poll. Who are you voting out? If you're in the Twitch chat, make sure you pick who you're voting out this round. 1 minute on the clock. All I did was shoot threes.
But JD, can you never do that again? Undermine my pick just because Dell is here.
I'm not undermining your pick. I'm saying what you.
But
said
you
was
involved him
untrue
in
about
your
shooting
pick, yeah.
threes. That's all I
You
did.
involved JD in your
He
pick.
said
so
that
he
that's
had to
not
respond
true.
to that.
So a kid right now,
No, Steph-
what is
your Steph
believable?
Curry-
Him dunking like Michael Jordan or him shooting like Steph Curry?
I'm not mad about your Steph Curry pick. I'm mad about the comparison.
I just told you the comparison, and I just backed it up with one sentence, and you're trying to context bend out of it.
I'm not context bending out of anything. You said that
No, I've
all you
never
had to
said
do was
the
shoot
word
threes.
context bend
I just
until
asked you
Shaq.
both. What is more relatable, and who made it more relatable?
Somebody's getting zapped out of this. Damn.
It's Shaq.
I just asked a simple question. You guys are sitting up here not answering a question at all. It's
Steph Curry's
okay,
game's
like,
relatable for sure. Steph Curry's game's
No,
relatable.
is he more relatable, or is MJ or LeBron more relatable?
Steph Curry is.
That's all I was saying.
Yeah.
So how does that not? I don't care that I'm out. Like I made this segment for Dale.
So
Like,
we got.
gut feeling. Who do you think inspired more people to play basketball, Michael Jordan or Steph?
Michael Jordan.
But that's not fair at all because you're comparing Michael Jordan that's been retired for so many years to Steph Curry now.
No, I'm talking about when he was playing. I'm not talking about anything to do with this. This is like an independent question.
Got you. I think people think that they can be in the NBA more now because of Steph, more than they ever could with MJ, and it's not even close.
But he said to play basketball, I will always think is Michael Jordan because not for nothing at this time, you have a lot of larger than life people in the NBA all at once that we're viewing, and it's because of social media. You see the Browns, you see Steph. And there at that time, Mike was at that pedestal on top. It was other good players, but he was there alone. Like
I know
it was
because his era was really watered down. I understand that. I mean, it was hard. He was
if that's what you want to take it, you could take it as watered down or him just being that much better.
No, because LeBron's better than him as a player, and he's not that much better than the next guy.
Who?
You think Braun is better than Mike, but I don't. So
I'm saying basketball wise. Well, could you say that it's close?
No.
I think you could say that it's close, but
hold on a second.
MJ trumps Braun though.
I know you guys are always gonna say this. Like as a basketball player.
Yes,
like
as a basketball
like during
player.
the course of the game.
The same way I said Kobe's better than Braun is the same way I'm gonna say LeBron or MJ's better than Braun.
Okay, so Kobe or MJ?
MJ.
I know, but how far is it apart?
I think there's a gap. That's a sizable gap.
I'm not doing this with y'all. The fact that you guys just think that MJ is just so much better than Braun, you guys are fucking nuts. I'm just gonna say
it's not.
I didn't say anything about Braun. I said you asked me Kobe and MJ.
Yeah. I'm just letting you know. So who's better? A better basketball player, Kobe or LeBron James?
Kobe, basketball player. Kobe is a better basketball player.
So who's a basketball player, Michael Jordan or Kobe?
Michael Jordan.
Who's a better basketball player? So LeBron is the worst basketball player out of all three of those people.
He gets picked.
We're splitting hairs because the way that I go about this, and a lot of people with the chat are going to be on my head about this because they're going to be like, "What the hell are you talking about?" But to me, LeBron is the greatest athlete to ever pick up a basketball. That doesn't mean he's the best basketball player. You see what I'm saying? So
but Euro, he's smarter than MJ and Kobe on the basketball court.
Yeah.
So you can say that he's the best athlete and he's smarter.
That still doesn't make him more skilled than him. It doesn't make him more of a killer. It doesn't
wait. Let's clarify something.
It doesn't mean that he has the will to carry his team to a championship.
Dog, now you're just bringing in because you're saying that about MJ. This is the point that I'm making to you. I'm letting you. No. So then Kobe's better than MJ. With that logic, he has a more killer instinct because that's what you're saying. He beat better competition. That's what you're saying, correct?
That be you guys jumping off that competition.
JD, who lost the thing?
Cut it.
Shaq's out. So it's Ron. It's Ron Del Euro. I'm about to pick.
Do we have a poll?
Yeah, we already had a poll.
Much of a poll.
There was a poll?
Yeah.
What we should do is we should have chat pick the first one, and then the person out that round gets to pick the next topic.
I hate that.
I love it.
That's nasty. Because you're over here.
So we go to this until it's one person.
Yeah. So
this might move into my second favorite slots. Other than the draft,
I made
of
this
course.
segment strictly for you. Like I never intend on winning this. That's what I'm trying to let you know.
We have Ron, Del, and Euro is the order. Shaq, you want to pick a number?
Yeah, I'll pick one. Wait, what's the order?
It's Ron, Del, Euro.
I'm going number 6.
All right, Ron, you have 10.
Wow.
10 seconds
Wow.
To think about the best thing.
That's a personal slight against me.
Hold on, wait.
That's a personal slight against me.
Wait, what is 6? Oh, you could see what the topics are. Oh, okay,
wait, is Euro last? Is Euro last?
Euro is last.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I already picked it, but I didn't know you was last year. I just really wanted to hear this one.
Ron, best Thanksgiving food. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, your time starts now.
This is easy. This is simple. You guys gotta rock with me on this one because it's obviously the turkey. Whenever you see any Thanksgiving logo, whenever anybody talks about Thanksgiving, you see the turkey. You see those two legs sticking out. It's easily the turkey. It's getting taken out of the oven. It's getting put at the middle of the table. It's literally the logo of Thanksgiving. Give me the turkey.
Ron, I swear this has nothing to do with me and you and what we got going on this episode, but you just sold it. That is crazy. You had to pick up the litter. Anything you could have chosen, and you chose the worst thing on the table potentially. But
who's cooking your turkey?
But I don't want to start yet. But Ron, not to be honest, I think that was like I'm of course I'm in this, but I think that was the best answer.
All right, go ahead, Del. It's on you.
And this is just being that is what best Thanksgiving food. I don't have nothing like to say about this. Like I'm not big on Thanksgiving. I really don't know what is the traditional Thanksgiving food. So I'll just say pumpkin pie or whatever the case may be, because my country it's different. You guys wouldn't know it. So I'm gonna just say Americanized. I'll just say pumpkin pie.
Euro, it's on
yo, Ron, I cannot believe that when you think of Thanksgiving, your mind goes to the turkey. I will never believe that, Ron. I swear to God, on my life, I will never believe.
No, but
I
think I don't believe that for Ron either. But I think he picked for everyone else. He picked for what the perception.
Yeah,
people would agree
game,
with.
Right? He's
playing the game very right, and that's great.
Turkey overrated as hell, man. That dry ass meat.
Oh, it's the worst thing ever. When I see pause is the worst.
All right,
all right, that's me, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go mac and cheese, of course. Do I gotta say more, man? If it's right, it's right, man.
Oh my God, that is so fire. All right, chat. I'm running a poll. Ron, Del, and Euro, you're voting somebody out. Voting someone out. Make sure you pick who you do not want to advance to the next round. Ron already had a hot start.
It's a hater out there. it's easily a hater.
You got a lot of haters out here for some reason. If you want to join in if you want to participate on the polls for the Players Court segment, make sure you're joined up on Twitch as well. You can have 2 tabs open if you're on the YouTube. Throw up a little Twitch and then participate in the poll. I wish there was a way that you could just, I don't know.
Yo, in chat after this, I need some explaining. I need a lot of explaining.
Ron, you lost to pumpkin pie.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. So turkey's not all right.
No,
So
it
when
was
we
just
think of
you. That's
Thanksgiving,
not
we
the first round. That's like being able to pick Michael Jordan and you say, "Give me GP. Are you with me?"
So what?
Shaq, what would you say, Shaq?
Yeah, what would you
Mac
say?
and
What's
cheese would have been
Michael Jordan?
the first thing off of that board before you could say anything.
Man, give me stuffing. I would have said stuffing.
That was going to be my second thing. But when you think of
mac and cheese was going to be your second one, Ron. Stop saying that out loud.
Mac and cheese wasn't going to be my second one. It was going to be stuffing. Those are the most, when you think of Thanksgiving, those are the most traditional dishes.
But you're making that argument. It says greatest Thanksgiving food, mac and cheese. End of discussion.
It didn't say most tasty. It didn't say that. It would have said that.
We're at Del and Euro. Euro, give me a number between 1 and 10. I have my number written down.
Let me go 9.
Del, between 1 and 10.
4.
My number was 3. Del, do you want to go first or second?
Second.
JD, can I pick the?
Yes, please. Or wait, you don't want Ron to pick the number?
Oh, yeah, okay. If that's what we're doing, that's fine.
Hey, you can pick the number. We can implement that next week.
Wait. Who got booted out?
Yeah, this one's already been done.
Ron.
What, Turkey lost?
Yeah.
They're just hating. The chat, you're just
I don't know if Turkey lost or if Ron lost.
Ron
also,
lost, right.
Shaq, that was pretty nasty. That right after
you did what you said JD did to you too.
Right.
Right after.
I know. We say we're starting that rule next show.
That's crazy. You think somebody your brother until they do that.
Okay, Shaq, do you want to pick or you want Ron to pick?
Ron can pick.
All right, Ron, you have 1, 2, 4, 8, 9, or 10.
Let's do 9.
All right. So
I was gonna pick that one.
So Euro, best
No,
franchise to
you
get
were mac and
drafted
cheese.
to. Let me know when you're ready. You have 10 seconds left.
I'm ready.
All right, go.
The Golden State Warriors. Steph, Dre, Clay. all got selected by them. They all flourished, and they are a dynasty. And they may become another dynasty 2.0 when Clay comes back. Was it today? Boom.
All right, Dell.
Good pick. Is only one player in there that wasn't expected to do good. Steph got drafted top 10. Clay was top 12. I'm gonna go with the San Antonio Spurs. They build people up. Manu, Tony Parker, all late round, first round, the second round picks. Tim Duncan, first round pick. But everything they do and the organization, Kawhi Leonard, they make stars more so than the Warriors, who's like the new age. But they got their foundation from the Spurs.
I like it. I like it, Dale. I like it.
Who won? You have to pick who won now, chat. Pick the winner. The Weird Man 94. Thank you for the sub. Picking between Dell and Euro, who won today's Players Court. I can't wait to make a nice little scene for this. Essentially, like it's gonna be like J Awards. Put the trophies up here.
Are we officially starting the Players Court? I'm 0-2. Dell, I would have, even if I went first, I was picking the Spurs. I never even thought. So that's the Euros credit. Like he made the Warriors sound amazing, but I don't know. You spun it as well.
Yeah, when he went Warriors, I was like, oh, the Spurs is the only thing I thought of as soon as he said franchise. I'm like, I'm going with Pop.
You're gonna have to go with Becky soon, or is she already in there?
She left. She took the WNBA job.
For real?
She's getting.
Oh,
they said
man.
it's going to be like the most lucrative WNBA head coaching.
She might have sold. I don't know.
Euro won Players Court 13-11. Congratulations, Euro. Fire.
2-0, baby. Who won the last one?
Light Out.
Didn't
Light Out win?
What?
Nah, I won.
Did he?
Nah, Euro won.
Yeah, Euro's.
Oh, Euro won. Euro's on a 2-game winning streak.
Euro's out here.
Let's go, baby.
Rohan Dua, thank you. The sub. Let's draft.
JD, I think that you're gonna have to start just making a subject and leaving him off of the doc because Euro's doing some studying.
I could do that. I could make the, the numbers up.
I think you should leave it because I mean we can't choose the order, and I want to be a little prepared.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. We're doing a draft. Jack, go ahead and read these.
We can sprint through this real fast. We got the draft is Dale. You listening?
I got you. Mm-hmm.
Best sport to play with friends. 2, best cartoon character. Round 3, best N64/PlayStation 1 game. 4, worst takes on the show, guest or panelist. 5, best rapper. All time, it don't matter. Number 6, best brick and mortar store all time.
Oh man.
You can choose any physical building from any point in time. You know we're all online now, so this should get interesting.
All right.
Can I go last?
Did anyone pick an order already? I haven't been reading chat. No one's picked an order yet. Pick it. Someone in chat, help us out. Pick an order. Oh man, best sport cartoon. I'm excited for this N64 PS1 game. Euro Dell, JD Dub, Shaq, Ron.
We can choose that, but can we? Okay, I guess Ron can go.
Euro. Oh, sorry. I didn't see Mars's come in first. Sorry. I'm going to do Mars's. Shaq.
Wait, what?
Euro, Dub, Dell, JD, Ron. What?
JD, why are you choosing Mars's? Because I said I want to go last. I went first last time. I don't want to go first again.
No. I'm just picking the first person that picked the order. I was not even. I was completely disregarding your comments. I was just picking the.
All right. For worst takes on players' choice, I'm gonna just get this Dub out of the way, and I'm gonna choose Dub. It's just gonna look good. It's gonna look.
I know. I was gonna choose
No.
myself.
You have to be specific. It has to be a specific take. Otherwise, no one's gonna know what the take is.
No, worst.
Hold on. So
I was gonna choose myself.
The specific take. It's the panelist or guest that whoever gives the worst takes. It's Dub.
I was gonna pick myself as well.
Worst take / panelist. So it's worst take / panelist on Player's Choice.
So if you just go
Worst
Dub,
takes from a panelist or a guest. Anybody that's ever been on the show, who gives the worst takes?
Oh, worst take from. See, this is gonna okay. Worst take on Player's Choice.
I choose Dub. Dub, it's nothing
I
personal.
would choose myself as well because the chat is going to scream at that.
Wow. Okay. Well. Yeah, that just looks
so
weird.
Dub can be selected then again, right?
Oh, I completely. I'm selecting myself for a multitude of reasons. I think Dub is going to be in that draft the whole time.
No, Dub can't. No, it's no repeats. Dub's
I
only
can't
on
pick
my.
Wait. It's a panelist.
That's
I can't do what I said. I can't.
What do you mean?
I have.
You never
draft?
could repeat. You never repeat in the draft.
I'm not
You never-
repeating it. I'm gonna say something.
See,
that I
that's why
said
this
there.
is nasty because technically someone could take a specific take from Dub. I feel like.
No, you just choose a person that you feel gives the worst takes
Worst
as a
take.
conglomerate. It's
You
not
could
this
choose.
complicated.
You could. Yeah, I think. Yeah,
Person
I think that's.
with the worst take on Player's Choice. That's what the topic
That's
is.
unfair. Because then you just got a heavy hitter.
I know. That's why
That's why he went first.
My heavy hitter. You're right.
All right, Euro.
That is crazy.
Out of the whole board, Dub, I chose you.
Yeah.
That's crazy considering Crazy Shot Josh was on the show.
Yeah, I
but
mean, I'm
Dub's a repeat
super
offender.
at a disadvantage. Like I can just pick anybody because I don't know any other people that have been a guest on here and stuff like that. But man, whatever.
Rod and JD are still here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Got
I'm not-
way better than JD.
That's so
All
nasty.
right.
Yes.
Best sports to play with, of course. I would just go with that. Get it out the way. Basketball.
All right, Dub.
Bobby.
Damn. Damn.
Come on, that's so bad.
Damn.
That was on you.
What's all the?
Yeah, best.
You don't got to pick an order, right?
No,
right.
you do
What's
not
the,
have to. Best sports to play with friends, cartoon character, Nintendo 64 or PlayStation 1 game, person with the worst take on Player's Choice, rapper, and brick and mortar store.
So, one question: you guys say like Xbox and all that stuff is a sports, right? Or just EA Sport is a sport?
Like gaming?
Like gaming, that's a sport, right? To some of you guys,
You
right?
have to say gaming. Yeah. You can
Okay,
get that
so
off.
can you put Call of Duty gaming?
That's a nasty line, but okay.
It's gonna look so nasty up here, Dell.
No, as sports to play with, best thing to could I put Call of Duty?
Yeah,
Because honestly, I don't know
could.
nothing that friends play together. Pause.
You could. This is just gonna look nasty.
Just put Call of Duty. Best
Alright.
thing to play with friends. Put Call of Duty.
It says best sport. That's why it's gonna look nasty.
Right. All right. Leave it. Who cares? I'm going through a lot of things.
All right, I'm gonna go. Thank you. I'm gonna go. Cartoon character. I'm gonna go ahead and get cartoon character out the way.
T-Bone said, Dale, that's the filthiest context bin I've ever seen.
I'm taking SpongeBob
Cheers.
for cartoon character. Ron, it's on you. Back to back.
I'm gonna go with best rapper. Just go ahead and give me Jay-Z. And then
I didn't even know that was up there. That's how lost I am.
brick and mortar. I'm going to go ahead and grab Walmart.
Wow, that is super nasty.
Yeah, that's not
That's
a bad pick.
you know?
It's not a bad pick.
Nah, it's a great pick. It's a great pick, but Walmart is nasty.
You would have
Wait,
went
what you
somewhere
pick
else.
Walmart for?
Best brick and mortar store of all time.
All right, I'm gonna get.
I'm sorry. The what, bro? I'm sorry.
Oh, brick and mortar means, because I see the chat asking, brick and mortar for you younger guys is it's a building. It's like, Amazon is online. If Amazon wasn't online and they build buildings, it would be brick and mortar.
Like you
Because
actually have
they
to
build
walk
it
in
brick.
it and pick up the
Yeah.
item and go to the cashier. That's a brick and mortar
Yeah.
store.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
wow.
All right. Okay.
I'm going.
Like every Walmart.
I'm gonna take Notorious.
Notorious.
For best rapper. Go ahead, Del.
Damn, Jay-Z's gone. I'm gonna go Drake for best rapper.
Nice.
Dub.
Let's go Biggie. Wait, somebody pick Biggie, right?
Yeah, I got him.
Yeah.
I'll pick Tupac.
Wow.
Euro.
I should have went with the rappers.
Right.
I'm gonna go,
I didn't even hear. Honestly, I wasn't listening.
I didn't know either.
I mean, now it don't matter for me because it's like a wash anyway. Now I'm gonna
Nah,
go.
you got a really heavy hitter right there. You could pick.
Nah, I'm gonna go. Best N64 game, GoldenEye.
Oh,
Damn.
Wow.
I like that.
That's a heavy hitter.
Wow.
Heavy hitter. That is a
Shaq,
heavy
it's back
hitter.
to back. That's
Brick and mortar. Give me Blockbuster. Netflix before Netflix.
That's good. That's a good.
Blockbuster's amazing pick.
I was thinking
That's a
that
good
too.
pick, bro. That's a
Yeah,
very
I'm
good
gonna
pick.
go Blockbuster because everything else is nasty. And for for best sports to play with friends, who's left? Feel like he might come in 64 cartoon. I can kind of fill in that. Give me bowling for best sport to play with friends.
Amazing.
That's a great pick.
So good. Euro.
Or he takes it.
That's a good pick as well.
Best cartoon character. Let me go Batman.
Dub.
Montana of 300 is the GOAT.
Boy.
I'll pick baseball as the best sport to play with friends.
How many friends you need for that, though?
Damn, you got a lot of friends, Dub.
So happy I said Call of Duty when I heard baseball just now.
All right, Del.
You say that, Dub.
I suppose you've never played baseball.
No, there's another sport that's similar to baseball that's better than baseball to play with friends.
Kickball?
Cricket.
Cricket.
Cricket is crazy.
I enjoy playing baseball though. More
I'm
than
gonna go.
kickball.
Love you, Dub.
I can't wait to get my sports pick off. It's gonna be so fire.
A baseball group that come hit the mound is nasty.
You never did that?
No, it's all. I've never called 20 friends because you got to have outfielders for each team.
It's fun. I mean, yeah.
Cartoon character, N64 or PS1 game, person with the worst take, in brick and mortar store, Del.
PS1, Crash Bandicoot.
Fire.
No. Oh my God. I should have picked a. Oh wow.
I like that.
I'm gonna go. Oh. Brick and mortar store, Toys R Us.
Nice. It's crazy. I've been thinking, and I know one. I'm surprised no one said they had to say it yet. That's why I'm not hearing it.
Ron, you got
It has to be going. I haven't been paying attention.
Blockbuster's gone, Toys R Us is gone, Walmart's gone.
Oh, so it's still there. Funny.
Ron, it's on you.
For cartoon, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go with Bugs Bunny. And then
Very underwhelming.
for sports, I'm gonna just go ahead. Since it's a group setting, social setting, I'm gonna go with pool.
Oh my God, I thought it would fall to me.
That's a very good one. That's a very good one, Ron.
Fine.
Pool and bowling is the greatest answers.
I'm picking ping pong, man. God, I was gonna pick pool.
Ping pong's a good one though.
Del.
Not really.
Cartoon character, person with the worst take, in brick and mortar store.
It's on me?
Yeah.
Wait. Really? Dub, did you go?
Yeah, I picked baseball. I should have picked paintball though. Now that I think about it.
Wait, so what is the order?
Yeah, I think the order got
Ron,
messed up.
Why didn't Ron go twice?
He did. Bugs Bunny and pool.
Oh yeah,
okay.
it's snake. It's snake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, snake.
Goes back to you.
My
You're
fault.
in the middle.
What? I'm sorry. You said what again?
Cartoon character, person with the worst take, in brick and mortar store.
Worst take. I'm gonna go low.
Get the vendetta. Oh my god, that's so funny, Dub.
Battle of eternal enemies.
Bro, that is so funny.
Low and in parentheses, put stats next to it.
Dub, you got cartoon character, N64, or PS1 game in brick and mortar store?
PS1 or N64. Y'all had Tomb Raider on that? I didn't play the PS1 or N64.
Oh my god,
like that.
yes.
Tomb Raider, right?
was
There we go. Tomb Raider.
Yeah, that was
Fire
a very
one.
good game.
I don't think anyone's even gonna pick mine, so I'm waiting. Euro.
Let me go Kanye.
And Shaq back to back.
Wow.
Morning,
Are all
Kanye.
first gone? So I can save that for my last pick?
Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
it is. What else we dealing with here?
Cartoon character.
Okay, for cartoon character. No, for N60 for PlayStation, I need the all-time, and I'm just gonna say Snake. Snake. Give me Metal Gear Solid. If you played PlayStation, everybody played that game. That's weird if you didn't. I think that was the all-time PlayStation game. And for cartoon character, let me get in what bag do I want to get into? You said SpongeBob is gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Batman,
Hell of a
SpongeBob,
pick.
and Bugs Bunny.
Cartoon character. I guess I'll wait for that to come back around. Give me Shrek. Give me Shrek. Shrek just because.
You're a person with the worst take in brick and mortar store.
And can I take my last one since nobody else can do it, JD, so you can just type it in?
Yeah.
I'll take Eminem for rapper.
Yeah, I was going to do Eminem, but I didn't want the chat to call me a racist. So that's my favorite rapper of all time. Because I knew they would say it. So
I'm going to go brick and mortar Starbucks.
That's solid.
Fire. Dub.
This guy's out of here. A lamb. It was fun. It was really fun, but you're gone, my friend. I let it happen the entire time.
What?
He was just in there just wilding, just doing random stuff.
All right.
Who's left for cartoon? Who's left for brick and mortar?
So Shrek, Batman, SpongeBob, Bugs Bunny, Shrek.
No, who's left? Like who needs to pick?
Oh, Dub
for cartoon.
You and Dell in it for both of your categories, cartoon character.
Oh my god. I think I'm gonna pick Goku.
Dang. All right, Dell. Cartoon character in brick and mortar store.
Brick and mortar store. Give me Target.
Yes.
Yeah, that is true. Goku as a cartoon character might be nasty, but we're gonna let it slide.
What? It's a cartoon.
It's a cartoon.
They're saying it's anime though.
Yeah.
Animated cartoon.
Bro, what the hell is wrong? I tell y'all, bro, the chat just doesn't like me, bro.
But it's
just a
anime
personal
stands
vendetta.
for animated
Bro, listen,
cartoon.
I will never win with the chat, bro. Just let it rock.
No, they have to win with themselves.
Bro,
Animated
the
cartoon.
weebs are gonna jump on you. I'm saying
Hey,
it's fine.
Dub.
You could get it off. It's fine.
I'm
Yes.
tired of letting Goku go in these things. Like Goku just has that about it that it's just like that's crazy.
Give me.
So
I'm taking.
I thought it was just me and Dub. Go ahead.
I'm taking.
I took Target. Right.
Yeah, I'm taking Twisted Metal for PS1 game. Go ahead, Ron.
For Nintendo 64, let me go with. I gotta go with my favorite game of all time. Give me NFL Blitz.
It's a good game.
I
That crossed my mind.
loved NFL Blitz. All those games.
They used to cheat
Blitz,
on that damn
Slugfest,
game.
hits, NHL hits. Okay, person with the worst take, Ron. You gonna pick yourself here? This would be fire.
I would do that, but it's a take that I absolutely.
I feel like all the cartoon characters are kind of nasty. I feel like SpongeBob is like the one of one on that. Everything else is meh.
Who has SpongeBob?
JD.
Oh, okay.
That was his first
What
pick,
is
I
it?
believe.
JD, I'm gonna go with Poppy Solo, strictly because what he said
I
about
got
Michael
three.
Jordan.
I got 3%. on my iPad.
We're almost done.
Okay.
Everyone's on their last pick. I'm gonna go person with the worst take. I want to go Bozo Man, but I'm gonna do Crazy Shot Josh.
Yo, do Bozo Man.
All right, I'm doing Bozo Man.
Bozo Man gets the pop for sure. And right, Bozo Man.
I did.
Okay.
Of course, nobody knows who Bozo Man is.
Exactly. What I got, JD?
Character.
Favorite cartoon character.
JD wins just because of that.
JD dropping breadcrumbs. I like it.
Give me Pikachu.
Oh, Pikachu's great.
Dub, brick and mortar store.
GameStop.
Fire.
Ooh-wee. Euro.
What I got?
Person with the worst take on Player's Choice.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You can
Ron,
say me.
my man, 50 grand. You know, your name keeps coming up. I don't know why. I'm gonna just choose you, bro. My bad.
Yo, I can't believe I squeaked out of that. Okay, chat. Who won? I'm about to switch screens here because Dell's out. So we'll end on that. But let us know who won. Hopefully that's locked into your memory bank. So.
Ron's sitting there pissed off right now.
I'm really not. I feel like you guys lose your mind over my takes.
And I never have. I just don't know who to pick. Like, who else? I don't know anybody else.
I'll be like, besides Westbrook, you guys have obviously pinned me on a cross for Westbrook. Other than that, what be so bad? What? Because I got Kareem number 1. Like, I don't understand what else just be terrible. And on top of that, you guys jeweled me with the turkey too. After Dale co-signed and said that's the best pick, and then chose pumpkin pie. That's so nasty, chat. That's so nasty.
They couldn't vote out Dale because of obvious reasons.
Yeah, I get it.
He had to knock the rust off.
Chat's spamming bubble MVP, by the way.
Shaq, I thought so too, but then I end up losing. So I guess they really don't mess with Ron. Because I thought what you thought, like, they're feeling sad for me, whatever. But then I'm like, then when I lost, it was like, nah, Ron, they hate you.
And guess what, chat? I hate you guys too. All right, we both have a common hatred for each other. All right, look, Dub will sit here and pacify you guys. I'm not giving you a chat or a pass. All right, and I'm gonna start being in this chat, letting you guys have it too, since we're playing this.
I can't believe Turkey lost though.
That's fire.
All right.
Yeah.
That is all we got for today. Does anyone have anything to say before we sign off?
I do. Be safe.
Recording stopped.
Recording stopped. Fire.
Why would you do that?
All right, y'all. Well, thank you guys for tuning in on Twitch, YouTube. If anyone was on Twitter, shout out y'all. Shout out Bozo Man. Love y'all. Please like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, and we'll catch you on the next live show.